Hey, that's better. Okay, hey folks, what's up? Welcome to all the Draganigans. You know, all the Dragonlance you can fit in your pants. It's Dragonlance Dragons of Rebirth. I'm Maddie, aka So Maddie Games. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm the dumbass master of this game and many Dragonlance games all across the land. Um, and tonight, of course, is the Dragonlance game of which um I've been running the longest on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But is also, I don't even know where I was going with that. Fuck, I'm so late and thrown off and so tired, and I don't know where my Ryan is. And
If you could find our Ryan, we will do the milk cart ads.
Somebody locate
Seattle.
my son. I need my son. No, anyway.
Can you tell him we'd like to go fight a dragon for him, please?
Right.
We've been waiting for.
Well, but now, you know, we have now this whole new thing and stuff, so it's all good. The dragon fight will come, but you know, it's a green dragon, so we all have to realize, like, this isn't going to be a traditional dragon fight. You know, it's a green dragon.
We're all doomed.
Like,
and I do mean we.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, sure do.
The royal way. Yeah.
The royal way. Indeed. And why don't we start with our very special guest? Dan, please introduce yourself and your character, please.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dan. I go by Cyrus Truth here on the internet. I use he, him pronouns, as is my character. And we're all familiar with the classic tale of Sisyphus, the former king of Corinth in Greek mythology, and how, due to his hubris, he was and trying to cheat death, he was forced to push a boulder up the hill. Now, one would think the moral of this story is to just, you know, accept your mortality or, you know, keep your hubris in check. No, the moral of the story is don't skip upper body day so that you two could be as strong as the strongest ranger of all Kryn.
That's the tale.
There we go.
That's what a moral.
I remember it exactly that way.
The moral. Yes.
Little known side tangent to that story that was lost to history, but when, you know, ancient Greece fell.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, Sister and me was like, that's not what I read.
It's what I read, and I'm here for it. So thank you, Dan. All right, Jaleesa.
Hi, people loves as Jay. I play. What do I play? Gosh, I have so many people in my brain. I play the couple Barbarian, Berlioz Majin, who is trying to stay optimistic, but not all the way. And yeah, apparently Fenrock and I don't set horses, or they are my foil, and I'm here for it.
All right, I'm here for it too. And the other cantankerous part of the trio that was last week, Jacob.
Hi, everybody. I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Jacob Blick. Duval King Jacob. Oh, hi, Mike. There you go. You want to stay here? You want to just like stop fucking with me today? All right, how about that? Anyway, again, I'm Jacob Blick. Duval King Jacob. Twitter, Instagram, wherever. Co-founder of the Amphitheater. Demon Duval Dragons. Here every Sunday. Against my wishes. For the last 6 months to a year. Please, when you find Ryan, also send help. I'm just kidding. Of course I love being here. At the same time, I use he, him pronouns. Professor Ashnoff, Boonfield Spring Branch, uses she, her pronouns. She is a white-robed, amazing wizard of awesomeness, and she is not very happy right now.
She is not very happy, almost never. So
it happens when you're 280 years old.
I get that. Because I am also 280 years old. So
and you're a furbulk.
And I am a furbulk, and I turn 281 next week. So there we go.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jacob. And making their return, Stephanie.
Hi, that's me. Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm Tea and Tells Everywhere. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Dewdrop Springfield Dapperling. Now well known niece, nephew, niece. What would you even?
Oh, I think
It
it's
doesn't need to be a non-binary,
Nephew.
like
there is a
Nephew.
word
Nephew?
for it or something
Nephew.
like that.
Nephew.
Marshmallow.
God bless you.
Nephew? Nephew.
Anyways,
Nephew.
of our wonderful professor,
I like nephew.
who is not necessarily Mima, but an auntie.
Mm.
And I am a cleric. Yes, I'm a cleric.
A cleric.
Love cleric.
Love cleric.
Indeed. You gotta
Yes.
love it. All right.
I
Thank
don't know
you.
where I am.
Nope. I don't either. But we will.
Well,
Let's see.
glad it makes none of us.
Yep, that's good. And also making their return, Jason. Oh, you're muted.
You can hear me?
Now we can.
Now you can. Hi, I'm JB or Jason. I am playing everyone's favorite little child. She is the paragon of chaos and lover of all things pink and fluffy. I'm playing Whitley. She uses she, her pronouns. I, as JB, uses he, they pronouns because I have to be different.
Oh, okay.
And I'm happy to be back. That's all I have to say.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're back. I love your face. And I love all of your faces. You're all so just, I love you so much.
You're
Thank you
okay.
for being here. And I am
What a
just
monster
okay.
little peaches.
Damn.
I am
What is
just
happening?
okay.
Now we really are gonna die.
No, I mean, really.
You are.
Well,
Not true. I love Maddie so much.
I know, right? I know that. I'm not tripping. But you know what is tripping? This crew.
game.
This crew is hella tripping. They're tripping balls, and what they're doing is tripping through the mountains looking for a piece of the crown of Takesis. Right? So, this little side quest was kind of thrown together very last minute by yours truly 2 weeks ago when 3 people had to call off, and that made me sad, but I still wanted to play, so I enlisted a friend from Wednesday to join us and then came up with this cluster fudge, and here we are. So let's get into that recap, right? So the group here is informed of this item, that they believe can be something that if they can put it together, this will surely entice and draw out one Anaya Twain from her new lair, which is the sunken city of Kolonost, and which she not only has essentially taken over the city as her lair underwater, but has it stocked with a massive army and is just, well, can't just go in, guns blazing when you've only got, a party of whatever, air breathing individuals and stuff. So try to draw her out, bring her out into a place where they believe they can have somewhat of a fair-ish fight, well, ish. So this item, known as the Crown of Takesis, is in 5 pieces, and one piece is located, they believe, located up in the mountains near Palanthas. So we need a ranger right? And who do they call? They call Sandy. You know, Sandy Beach's Fish Bottom from our Wednesday game. And Sandy, well, Sandy knows a great ranger, a strong ranger. You might even say the world's strongest ranger.
No idea where you'd get that from.
And of course, the trade-off is he's a motherfucker. Okay. He is a cantankerous son of a bitch, but you know what? It's okay because he's a hobgoblin and I love it. D&D Klingons. I will always feel that. Anyway, so, you know, they bring in Fenrock. And, you know, Fenrock made a great impression right at the start. Everyone getting along, having a great time. No issues or opinions thrown around or you know, sass. None. No. It was all sunshine and rainbows. Well,
Inside check.
but they did you know, split off, and so our crusty crew of the professor, Berlioz, and Fenrock headed up to the mountains to look for this one piece of the Crown of Tikhisis, while the rest of the folks were busy doing something else. I don't know what that was. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? All right. We'll worry about that later.
What was the other pieces?
But anyway, so they went up to the mountains and they ran into some Draconians, which I believe they dispatched. Right? You dispatched the Draconians.
One ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, the K-Pack asshole who chucked daggers at me and ran away.
And one is a turtle.
Right.
Yo, that
The turtle got shifted to a
that's-
different dimension.
That's right.
Yeah.
They all beef patty threw it into a demiplane
That's right.
and never has to reopen that demiplane ever again. So that's where Sivak lives for the rest of its life after it stops being a turtle. So now up in the mountains, we have Berlioz and the professor. We have Fenrock. We've got all beef patty, and we have Sandy Beach's Fish Bottom.
Indeed.
And what happens next, well, is only you can only like really make up, you know, off the top of your head, as I'm going to do right now.
As I stall.
As I start,
time.
as I want to change the music to something else. As I blah blah blah. And oh, I hate all of this. Okay, great. Anyway, oh, whoops. Okay, I should stop fiddling with stuff. Anyway. I don't
Well, I
know.
said to the guy.
So I said to the guy.
you like jazz?
But
Eh,
anyway,
it's
so
all right.
we'll go with
Like
that.
intelligent hip hop.
Okay, so there you all are, picking up the pieces of your just finished battle. And let me see, where's Sandy's over here. Let's move Sandy over here to you guys. And you hear the flapping of wings. Large wings. And out of the clouds above comes a dragon.
Fuck me.
But thankfully, oh golly, that is one metallic sheen because that's a brass dragon.
Okay, Don't fuck me. Not fuck me less hard, but
Yeah.
still.
And fuck me less
With
hard,
his
but
face?
still.
Worse.
There you go. That's fair.
Banana?
That's hard
And-
as the food.
And on the back of this brass dragon is a little hut. All right.
Very
And
familiar.
it's-
Huh?
And inside that hut are two little ones.
Little uns.
Ah. And as that
sounds about right.
dragon lands, and those little ones get down, and that dragon goes and shrinks down into the fuzziest, bootiest dwarf you've ever seen. Woof, 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 woof. And let's go here. We just go, where's the thing? Okay. And then we go poof and poof and poof. There we go. Okay, so you can,
Spotlights.
and there you go. So we're up there. There we are. Okay, and there they are. There's our friends.
So as soon as they land, I run out and run straight over to Professor Eisenhoff.
And you should have control of your characters. Jason, yeah, okay. Stephanie,
Oh, yeah.
do you have control of two?
No, I don't.
Okay, let me fix that, motherfucker.
Oh, Woodley, we're not expecting you
Wait, what
and
happened?
everyone else.
Why isn't it doing the thing? Hold on. Okay, do that. There it is.
Hi,
Oh,
Professor.
damn
We
it.
made it.
Okay, there you go.
I got
Why
it.
are you here?
Oh, hi.
Tea.
We came to help.
Weren't you
Oh,
all?
you missed all the fun.
Wasn't the idea to spread the wealth amongst the rest of
Yeah.
us?
So there was a hitch in that caboodle. Unfortunately, we didn't get that location right for the next piece, so they're still working on it. And also, Mahel's got some tummy issues and stuff. So
Again,
yeah,
IBS.
or something. I don't know.
Wasn't my fault.
I believe you do. I believe you.
I
Well,
don't.
Well, we're happy to have you guys here with us to share in the. He just kind of motions around. Whatever this was.
Annoyance would be
Uh,
how I would define it. I think.
Dude
What's
definitely
that?
finally spots Fenrock for the first time
Yeah.
Oh,
and runs over and gives him a hug
oh,
around his knees. My friends!
What?
oh, you've been acquainted.
Where's Artisha?
She's with the others in our party. They're fine.
You didn't bring Artisha?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring Artisha. Can you please let go of me?
Oh, okay. Sure,
Uh,
I guess.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I just brought Fenrock.
But Artisha's so much better. She's a lot happier.
Don't let him hear that. That's not
Who
very
brought
nice.
the grumpy one?
Well, he's the ranger.
Yeah, you can speak in a normal
Who are
tone. I can
you?
hear you.
I'm Sandy. We haven't met.
No, we haven't.
No. I'm friends with Artithia and Fenrock and stuff.
We're friends.
Yeah.
I run over and I give Sandy a hug too.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Oh, nice hat.
Great. Just fantastic. 1 second. I will expend a spell slot to cast Healing Spirit on myself because I got beat up decently bad.
Fair
And
enough.
I'm going to expend all of the uses on me, which
I
for
love it.
me, because of my scarf, is 10d6 worth of healing.
He,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
He loves
I have
himself.
5 uses, which is D6, but my scarf gives me an extra D6 on my healing. So
So, and then
not great though, but it's better than nothing.
That
I'm
was
gonna
good.
put on professor's clothes jacket.
Yes, I was waiting for an opportune time. Whitley, Fenrock, Whitley.
Just gives him a look. Are you a bad person?
Yes.
Rock, add 23 points of healing because Dew would have definitely healed you when they hugged you,
Oh,
especially if you were bloody.
yeah, I feel that
So
extra.
you do feel ever so slightly better after that hug.
I'm back up. I'm back up to full, actually.
Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
what is
Professor, is he a bad person?
I believe the jury's out in that regard.
No, he's just kind of grumpy sometimes, but he's actually really nice.
Could somebody please explain to me who this sassy lost child is?
This is this is Dew, our
No,
I know who
President.
Dew is.
No, we're referring to Whitley. Still,
Talking about
Oh.
Whitley.
just introduced. I just introduced them. That was only a moment ago. I don't know how you all lost that.
I don't know.
Actually, yes, I do. I really do. I do.
I don't.
It's par for the course, actually, dear.
Okay.
However, both of you, kind of pointing to both Whitley and Fenrock, are formidable in your own special ways. So, delighted to have both of your talents here.
Okay.
why did you go on an adventure without us?
Oh, here we go. As Sandy will walk up to Berlioz and lay on hands.
That's
Well,
fast.
It's
Bring up the full. Go ahead and
Asking the hard questions.
what's the reload your character sheet. There you go.
I was like, where are we going?
I don't know.
As I'm feeling a lot better after Dew's hug, I just kind of look over to them and say, I don't think it was our choice to go on an adventure without you. I don't think it was anybody's choice that I get brought onto this job, but apparently I was needed. It was
And-
more an issue of there were multiple objectives that needed to be targeted, and apparently one of the objectives is a lot harder. Is my understanding of that correct, Dragon?
something like that.
Good enough for now.
Anyway,
We're gonna hide behind Professor Eisenoff and like not just stare, just like intently staring, and then it's gonna whisper up to Professor, should I change?
Would it make you feel more comfortable?
I don't, maybe. He said he's a bad guy.
He's all right.
yeah.
I don't
know.
trust him.
That's smart. You shouldn't. You just met. You're learning quick.
How subtle is Whitley being about this?
Not at all.
Subtle. Whitley
Whitley
doesn't know
doesn't
how to
do
be
subtle.
If
Yeah.
it makes you
That's
feel,
why. That's why Isop is on purpose, like not whispering.
if it makes you feel any better, I'm not going to go out of my way to hurt you.
That probably didn't help at all, right, Ridley? All right.
Oh, he's a big teddy bear. It's okay. He's just
He runs
Asshole.
off screen.
he's just misunderstood.
Asshole.
I don't
Does
think so.
anybody else look hurt to do?
No, because Sandy has just laid on hands Berlioz and the professor. So
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
um,
I'm back to full then.
yeah, the professor just
Just,
needs to reload their character sheet, and we still see they're full again. Anyway.
Benrock, who beat you up?
I point to the dead draconian behind me. You ever run into any? Have you run into any draconians?
Yeah. They're
A couple of, yeah. One of them got turned into a turtle and got put somewhere where I don't even really want to ask where it is.
Did we
That-
get to paint that one too?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, no, all beef patty did something and they just kind of disappeared.
Yeah,
That one-
I stuck them in a demi-plane.
I can do
Mhm.
that too sometimes.
Cool.
That one over there, I basically cut in half, and then there was this little K-Pack asshole that jammed me with a couple of daggers, and I don't know where he ran off to.
I look over at Berlioz and Professor Eisenoff. Did you guys help him at all? Or did you just let him fight them?
He had it well under control. We were just here for moral support.
Sometimes the battlefield does not bode well for one of our stature.
Maybe Fenrock should just kill Anaya.
It's adorable that you think it's going to be that easy.
Well, you're really strong.
Certainly.
Yeah. And so are dragons, especially old dragons, and I can't fly.
For now.
Maybe he's working with Anaya.
Yet.
I was
He's
gonna
on
say,
Anaya's
Mr.
shit
Fuzzy
list.
Bottom threw me, so I kind of flew for a little bit. So maybe Mr. Fuzzy Bottom could throw you.
I look
And-
over to Whitley when they suggest that I'm working with the Green Dragon, and I just kind of leer at them.
There it is.
Whitley,
I want absolutely nothing to do with any dragon, despite the fact that circumstances have embroiled me in the affairs of dragons. So please, before you say anything in that sort of ignorant tone, think and ask questions first. Do I make myself clear?
easy.
Told you he was grumpy.
Hey,
He's spicy.
yeah. Listen, Fenrock, I understand that you are now embroiled in our Anaya situation, but let's try to be a little bit nicer to people we just met.
Fine,
Mr.
but that's a
Fuzzy
two-way
Bottom's
street as well.
Mr. Fuzzy Bottom's a really nice dragon, just so you know.
Now that we have the spicy first impressions out of the way,
I met
Where to
Fenrock.
next?
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
I forgot. It was a big day. I forgot.
It was a lot. Yeah,
It was a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a
He
crazy
there.
day.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot.
All right. So there's all of us. Okay, great. So should we carry on?
Where are you
for the love
going?
of Solinare, please.
Oh, actually, so here's the thing. I gotta go take care of Mahel and stuff. So I'm leaving the little ones with you guys, and yeah. But I can't be here with Sandy, or no one will be able to tell them apart.
Shit, I didn't think of that.
As
True.
silly as that sounds, that actually makes the most sense of anything I have heard today. So sure.
Right. So I'll be back, or well, I won't be back, but she'll be back. And don't die. Love you. Kisses. And he just runs off and turns back into a dragon and flies away. There we go.
You guys are on babysitting duty. He left the kids with you.
That's right.
Of all the times to be missing Fayette, where the
Mom loves you. Bye.
Dragon Dad is out. You guys.
Okay, cool. So now I can talk and everybody knows it's me. Cool. Great. Anyway,
Amazing.
should we continue?
What's happening? What are we doing?
Oh, we're looking for this piece of the crown, and we're trying to traverse these mountains here. That's why we brought the ranger. He's supposed to help
Oh.
us, find the way and stuff or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So, Fenrock, so before we were accosted by these villains here. I believe you were leading us.
Mm-hmm. I know that, yeah, there's plenty of draconian tracks around here, and there's some of them that are older than that. So I would approach this under the assumption that we are likely going to run into more of them, especially if that K-Pack ran off to go tell his friends.
I think that's fair.
Fun. Okay. Well, at least we have more reinforcements.
Certainly.
Oh, I got this.
Okay, good. Very
And I
good.
pull out my special sword.
Oh,
Mm.
that's a nice sword. What's it called?
I hate you so much. It's called the Annihilator.
Oh, wow.
Yes, on the nose, certainly.
Wait, isn't the green dragon's name Anaya?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
you've completed the puzzle.
Wow,
Congratulations.
that's
I'm
clever.
supposed to later.
Is it clever?
Wait,
I don't
wait.
really know about all that.
Putting aside the fact that you have a sword specifically designed to kill not just a dragon, but a very specific dragon,
Huh?
you were told that you're the one that has to kill the dragon.
It's
And you're
complicated.
okay with that? I just kind of look over to Eisenhower. What the fuck kind of operation are you guys running over here?
I've been asking myself that for months.
I'm the only one that can use the sword, but I also kind of wanted to talk to her first to see if we could talk her out of hurting
See?
people.
Complicated.
Don't.
Don't. He just looks at her like, don't. Just
But-
don't. I see the lecture on your lips. Just don't.
Everyone else,
Oh, God damn it.
everyone else says that it's probably not
What's
going to
she
work
saying?
that way, and then we should just, go in sword swinging.
What's it saying? I don't
Do you
know.
think I should talk to her, or do you think I should just stab?
Every dragon that I have ever worked for, served under,
Thank you.
has not been the kind to be reasoned with. I doubt that there's anything that you could say to this green dragon that's going to get you anywhere what you want.
Hmm.
Hate to
That's
burst
what
your bubble.
That's what everybody else said.
It sounds like you enjoy it.
So, yeah. So, the sword, I'm the only one that can use it because apparently I'm the only one that can kill her.
Okay.
Do you want a strawberry tart, Fenrock? You look like you might be hungry.
I'm still working through the ones that we took from the estate earlier this morning, but thank you.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Also, as I kind of unsheath the deck collector, this has been exceedingly useful. So I appreciate that as well.
Oh, you got
Did
that
you
from
name that
Dew?
one?
Oh, wow.
Did you name it?
Yeah,
What'd you call it?
I called it the deck collector.
Oh, that's scary.
Lots of on the nose swords naming lately.
Well, this one came pre-named.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and Gilbert up.
Okay.
All right.
Skill it up. That's all.
I can't believe.
What
you
does that
still
look
have
like,
that
Jason?
sword.
Yeah. What's it look like, Jason?
So behind Professor Eisenhower, you see
There it is.
you see Whitley kind of like grow about 1.5 feet. Her normally like afro puffed hair kind of melds into these long dreads, wearing a white robes, same outfit, just it, like extends as well. And it's a grown ass man. And still kind of hiding behind Professor Eisenhower, but he's gonna say, he's gonna look over and go, seems like we're gonna need. We're moving into some territory that it's one thing to be, myself around you guys. It's something completely different around strangers. And if we're gonna be meeting others, I'd like to have a little bit of
Gilbert.
The
There.
actual fuck did I just see?
Oh wow,
It's
that's
still
cool.
it's Gilbert. This is Gilbert.
You're a legacy of chaos.
Oh, what?
yes.
Oh wow. So am I. I used to be a kinder.
Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I still occasionally find things in my pack and hijinks
That makes sense.
I used to be an ogre.
Well, yeah.
Sandy,
true.
maybe later I'll show you like what I look like when I'm not trying to be a form.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah.
It's a little,
While we're breaking the ice, do we have about 10 minutes for me to do a little something?
Well, sure. What do you want to do, Professor?
Considering that we are on the way into, with an expectation of danger, there's perhaps an opportunity for us to want to be stealthy and considering our inability to be quiet, it might make sense for us to be telepathically bonded.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This
that's
isn't going to
fine.
let you read my brain, is it?
Oh no, dear. Just the ability to communicate.
Okay, then. No, I can see that being useful. So if you could make that happen, let's do it.
10 minutes.
Um,
And she'll begin to ritually cast a telepathic bond.
okay. Okay.
I'm gonna poof out Fungi. Be with me too.
Okay. Let me get a dragon for you. Let's see. Do I have a little? Oh, I have like the cutest little dragons. I know I do. I have so many fucking chibi like monsters. They're so
Well,
adorable.
Fungi is freaking adorable. So,
Let me see.
and
Nice.
got a little bit of an attitude.
Basic.
Literally everybody.
It's a little sass. It's a little sassy dragon
I think it
familiar.
was, wait, no, that's the
I
other
have that can
ones,
help.
right? Yeah, those aren't the cute
Mm.
ones. I want the cute ones.
While we're kind of just having this minutes, can
Mhm.
I go over and look at and inspect the bodies of the dead draconics that attacked us?
Well, the one that died exploded.
Yeah.
It basically its body just like melted away and its bones exploded. And threw shrapnel everywhere. And that's it. That's the only body that is left, really.
Legit.
Yeah, that's something I forgot to mention to you all. When you kill a draconian, something awful happens.
Some are worse
Yeah.
than others.
Sometimes they pop
Sometimes they just turn into
or melt.
the person that killed them.
Oh, that's weird.
Sometimes they turn to stone. Sometimes they explode or turn into a pile of acid or oh god, it's so weird. Okay. So you're casting telepathic bond and where is my expert. There we go. Expert encounter. I think there's some cute ones in there. We'll just do
While Professor Eisenoff is casting that spell, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna just give her a little poke in the arm and
like
cast. And yep. while you're casting, and I'm going to cast Death Ward on Professor Eisenoff.
Okay. There you go.
while she's casting her spell.
Okay,
Dude, I
and
don't know if
there
that was
is your Fungi.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, that's
Little
amazing.
Fungi.
Yeah, I think like there's definitely like an aspect that she's about to be like, why did you do that? And then because she's
Steal
certainly cast it
spells,
before.
yeah.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Yep.
I appreciate that very much.
No dying on my watch.
Oh, fudge. Let me set that up
Hmm.
too.
The feeling is quite mutual.
Okay.
Fungi, I
Professor
brought you
Cat, guys,
jerky.
she's stronger than all of us.
Do that. Pop that there.
I
And
am the strongest one here, yes.
oh, whoops. Uh-oh.
Definitely.
Okay.
Said with such emphaticness.
Right,
Um,
Fenrock?
Look, you hugged me and I feel better, so I'm willing to go with whatever you say.
I knew it.
Wow.
Got him.
Oh,
Got him.
that was too easy.
Dude's strength though is 18, so
Mhm.
it's not as much as Fenrock, but Dude's
No, it's still impressive
is a
though.
little buff
Yeah.
gnome.
Yeah.
He's a tiny buff ass
Fucking
gnome.
knows where the gym's at, no doubt.
Never skip chest day.
Absolutely
Nope.
not.
Nope.
Push that boulder up that hill.
Yup.
Call back.
So many tokens. Okay. Why did I do this to myself? I don't know.
I did bring I brought strawberry tarts and I brought jerky, but mostly just for Fungi. Because
That's fine. We have more than enough for the road.
favorite food is not
be-
strawberry tarts.
So, Finrock, isn't it? That's your name?
Mm-hmm. Iron Soul Fenrock, yes.
Yeah. So, where are you from? Like, what do you do?
Well,
He's a ranger. We mentioned that.
I grew up in a Hobgoblin war band, the Crimson Fang. I spent most of my young adult life raiding, pillaging, generally doing things that you would expect a Hobgoblin war band to do. I served in the War of the Lance, got the shit kicked out of me because my commanding officer was a fucking dumbass. Fought some Kaganesti, got gutted by a troll, got saved by a Kaganesti who happened to be working for an ancient blue dragon, and I found a bunch of other misfits, and we've been following the threads of some Destiny bullshit.
Whoa.
So, I assume that you've already, you've worked with some of these, some of this group before. I know that it said you're a ranger. What skills would you bring to the table?
I can heal people. If somebody has some diamonds, I can bring somebody back from the dead if they weren't dead for very long.
Oh, me too.
Is this an interview?
Apparently, but sure. You want to know what I can do? I rush in, I hit people, I make them dead, and then I heal people, and then I also can speak to animals and plants.
Are you as what's the word? Brisk with the plants and animals as you are with humans and other creatures?
Yes.
Now
Mhm.
I have to
I've
ask.
witnessed this.
I have to ask a question here, Jason.
Yes.
Is Gilbert standing there holding the staff?
Yes.
Right.
Still behind Professor Isonoff.
But the staff. What does the staff look like?
Uh-oh. It's a it's a staff. It's a quarter staff, and it's like pink and purple. And then as it gets towards the top, it like curls into a unicorn horn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sparkly and rainbowy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So this gentleman who's asking all sorts of tough questions is holding the gayest staff in the world.
Yep.
Was that what we're supposed to take away?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. I just
Uh,
need the alliteration here.
picture.
The see
of
see the
course,
full
yes.
picture. You know what I mean?
Literally the full picture. Yes.
Yeah.
The entireness of this situation is not lost on me, but
Mm.
but I am also in a group full of a bunch of strangers in Sandy and Dew. So what are you gonna do?
What are
Um,
you gonna do?
Is the
Oh.
horn smooth or ribbed?
Spiral.
Wow,
It's a spiral
Spiral.
horn, isn't it?
Spiral.
that really just happened.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
and also I'm good at tracking. I hear and see just about everything, and I'm also a very good blacksmith and cook.
Oh, you're a cook? How are you with strawberry tarts?
I'm not particularly skilled with baked goods.
Oh, well, never mind then. I'm done.
Oh, okay, that's good. Do you have any
Okay.
questions for me, Gilbert?
No, you're lovely.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
Oh,
Okay.
saw that coming a mile away.
All right. So,
What-
It's
Andy,
gonna be
what
it's
are
gonna be
your-
one.
what's
What are your
that?
What are your special powers?
Oh, well, I'm a paladin and a sorcerer of the white robes.
Oh.
At the
So
student.
I can do a lot of things.
Oh. Auntie Eisenoff is also white robes.
Yeah, I know. I
Do you
used
know
to
each
be
other?
I used to be in one of her classes.
Oh. What?
Indeed.
We just recently added a white robe. She's a pirate.
Yeah.
Interesting. Who would that be?
She just passed her test. Her name's Mari.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See.
It was interesting. We had the test at the tower in Palanthas. It was quite. I punched out Raceland.
Oh,
Come again.
that's not the worst part, Sandy. What's the worst part, Sandy?
Oh right, I stole his staff.
You stole Raceland's staff.
Eisenoff,
Yeah.
do you understand why I am the way I am right now? Do you understand the shit that I have to deal with?
We are becoming more acquainted. Yes, I believe. Yes.
I
It-
honestly thought it wasn't. It was because you wasn't hugged enough as a child. But I mean,
That's also on the table.
That's potentially true, but yeah.
Dandy, you stole something? That's so wrong. You're not supposed
Well-
to steal.
He did something to my friend that I did not appreciate, and I punched him out, and it was just there, and I didn't mean to take it. I don't really mean to take anything, but I walked out of there, and apparently it was in my bag of holding. So there it is. Where
That
it
is
still
typically how
stands.
stealing works. Yes.
And I'm not giving it back because screw him.
Wow.
Sometimes, when people are really mean and whatnot, you have to put them in their place.
Oh,
That is fair.
Oh, like killing a green dragon.
Yeah, like killing a green dragon.
It certainly scales up. Yes.
Yeah, it really gets. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Do roll religion.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Where's
Just
oh there
curious
it
about
is.
something. Let's see. Oh, okay, good.
17.
All right.
That cult taught me a few things.
Oh yeah. No, I was just waiting to. I was just gonna see if you rolled a natural 20 or not, but you didn't. So that's
Oh.
okay.
Well,
No. But I
So-
rolled
Well.
so high and that never happens.
I know. I'm gonna say that there's something about Sandy that you feel very close to. There's a comfort
Oh.
there. It's like you
Oh.
know them.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Shit. Oh
What?
God.
What
Okay,
shit?
I'm thinking of things. I don't
Ah.
know. But
Hmm.
now my brain is
You
moving.
gonna do?
Cool. Well, Dude's gonna just hang out with Sandy now because
Oh, okay.
of that.
Abby.
All right.
Sure.
Professor,
And-
is the spell up?
Maddie. Is it spelled
Oh
out?
yeah, the spell is up. Yeah.
And yeah, she completes the incantation. There's a flash of blue arcane energy, and now if you're not familiar, here's what it looks like. And then she will think and say the same thing. This is what it looks like.
So when we talk telepathically, we stick our finger to our head, right? So this is our.
Oh, is this a new thing?
No, it's just this is what I do in games and stuff like that because
Oh.
I play a lot of telepaths.
Fair enough.
So speaking
for
telepathically,
me.
just stick your finger next to your head. Just just like say that, just shows everyone that you're speaking telepathically, and I know
Fair
you're
enough.
not speaking out loud. So
Got it.
sound good?
This is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like.
Oh. You're doing the thing
You
again, aren't you?
muted.
When we're doing the telepathic, is everyone hear us, or is it just like specific?
Up to you.
I'm gonna
Um,
telepathically say to Professor Eisenhoff, I don't know if I trust this guy. Are you sure we trust this guy?
For now.
You're on speaker. We can all hear you.
No, you can't.
Just kidding.
No.
Just kidding.
Turn off
You're on
the
the
speaker,
wrong.
Mom.
You're on the wrong channel.
You're on the wrong
You're
channel.
the wrong channel.
Can you hear me now?
You're broadcasting through the entire house.
Ma, this is DSL.
This. Who on my phone? Get off my phone. I need to use it.
So should we carry on?
Yeah.
yes.
Berlioz, why don't you come up here with me and we'll take front. Sandy, you mind watching our rear?
Sure, I guess. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Berlioz is
Punky,
going.
I want you to hang out with the grumpy hobgoblin, okay?
Berlioz is going to look at. I was going to like think to Professor Eisenhoff. I mean, do we really have to have this guy along? I mean, he seems like such a pain.
When everyone's a pain, dear, it doesn't matter that much.
Hurtful, but all right.
I'm going to what I think is sending
I'm
a
also
message to
here.
Berlioz.
Oh God.
Really is going to everyone.
I legit forgot again.
I'm going to what I
Yeah.
think is taking a message to Berlioz, but really is going to everyone. So I'm just going to tell you what to do, like you the boss.
Wait, what did you just say?
Wait, did that go to everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, Whitley.
I will say specifically to Gilbert's head. Yeah, I heard that.
Why is everyone so quiet?
I say out loud because we're speaking in each other's minds.
That's why I was hearing you, but not.
Yeah.
Right. I
I'm just
forgot about that.
I'm just gonna think back to Whitley. I gotta put Jaleesa back in her box.
Totally get it.
Look, I'm not a fan of them, but the quicker we can find this crown, the better our chances will be for defeating Anaya. And right now, that's our main priority. So I will comply as best I can.
Say back to her, if he's mean to you, tell me and I'll bop him on the head with my staff.
You're a good soul, Whitley. Gilbert. Still got to get used to that change.
Hi.
And I'm gonna move like not next to Finrock, but like up and like a couple of steps behind. So still close enough to notice if anything, if they stop or if something happens.
I'm perfectly all right with that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Let's get moving.
All right.
Please.
Can I do a quick cursory glance to see if there's any indication on where these tracks might be going?
Yeah, so you can tell that they are, whoops, oh, I zoomed out way too much there. They are heading south,
Okay.
just around that ridge there.
All right.
And oh, that's terrible. Okay.
Question for you, DM.
Yeah.
Does my quarterstaff grow with me?
No, it stays the same length. It is 6 feet tall.
Okay.
So when you are in Whitley form, it is a lot taller than you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I saw that dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, so as you head south, let me take you to the next page and whatnot, and we will Shaw, yeah, there's she. Yeah, where is it? Where's everybody? Oh no.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see.
Ah,
Okay.
you're the bee's maze.
You're the bee's knee.
Look at that whiskey there, garçon.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Juggling so many things right now.
Yeah, makes sense. All good.
And you know, because I have to produce when I DM because I hate myself. No, I love myself. Okay.
This is why I literally can't. It makes my skin crawl thinking about it.
Oh, I don't know. It's just what I do.
Yeah.
It's
You're great.
it's how I learned. Yeah. Anyway, so as you start heading south and whatnot, let me see. Finrock, go ahead and roll perception.
Sure.
Guidance.
Sure. We'll take it.
I don't have guidance.
It's fine. 19.
Okay, then let me do a little thing mode here.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Okay. Your spidey senses are tingling. And I'm just gonna say it. Roll for initiative.
Oh,
Boy. Just jumping right in.
That's right. That's
Boy,
how we do.
howdy.
All right, so let me get these. Let me get that going, and then I'll put y'all in the turn order
Exciting.
by doing that. Oh, can I not get fungi? No, maybe not. And then it was
Fungi
control
just, I
you.
think Fungi just shares.
Oh, balls! Why did that do what? No, god damn it! That's why is it doing that? Oh,
Did I
hold
roll
on.
my initiative too soon to not get
Hold
in
on.
the turn order? I think I did.
I was
You could
just.
still.
I was
you
gonna
could still-
put.
Oh, I can put it in there.
I was gonna put it. Well, don't worry. I'm gonna clear those out. Hold on.
Okay.
Gotta fix this because, yeah. I got ahead of myself here. Let's see. Remove all turns.
shit.
Clear. Okay. Now let's do this again. Okay. So you guys have already rolled initiative, right? So
Yes.
Cool. Let me go ahead and then put that. Should be okay. There's everybody except for. Let me drop. Why is there? Wait, what happened? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so that is that. And then, right, let me go ahead and grab. I will never get used to this. Okay.
Big time, boo boo.
Anyway, token layer. Oh.
The fact that I have a familiar that I have never used.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're not alone.
That is D&D. Let's see. Oh yeah, add turn. There we go. Okay. And does that come up on the thing? No, it doesn't. Excellent. I love it. Okay, great. Excellent. All right. That's dope. I like that. All right. And let's see. So we've got move that back to and select. Okay. So let's go with right. Sandy, I gotta roll initiatives for these other people.
Yeah, you do.
So Fenrock, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
6. Okay. Isanov?
320.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Hot.
Shocking.
Berlioz.
Natural 20,
For a total of?
23.
All right. And Gilbert.
18.
18. Wow. All right. And Do?
8.
8.
Big ol' 8.
Well, you're a cleric. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of supposed to be that way.
Yep.
Let's see. We've got Sandy is big fat 5. All right. And all beef patty. Oh, much better. Where's all beef patty? Fucking A, man. This year, please. Oh, okay. 18. I will give that to Gilbert. So I'm just gonna put Patty at 17, I think. Patty at there she is. Okay, 17. Perfect. And then for fuck me. Okay. Oh god damn it. I don't know how to do these things. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is so seamless and so great. Enter. Okay. Enter again. Do that. And then I'm gonna do that. Oh, there we go. No, that didn't bring up the thing. All right. Fuck. Where's the thing? No. That's not. Oh. Here it is. Okay. Perfect. These get plus 2. Okay. So that's going to be. So that's a 6 and a 22. All right. And then. Okay. So we've got that now. All right. So as you enter the field here, and Fenrock, you can sense you hear something up ahead, like there's little stones kind of starting to fall, like tumble down a hill up ahead, and you know that you're not alone. But the first person to act will be Berlioz. Berlioz, you Fenrock, how do you
I have my hand on the hilt of my sword, and I basically just say through the mental link, we've got company.
Okay, there we go. So Berlioz, you hear that. You don't see anything just yet. But let me also put that in descending order. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, but what do you do?
So hearing Fenric say that, and I'm already have my Warhammer from the first time
Yep.
we had to go into it. I'm actually going to let out a draconic cry.
Okay.
Just to kind of see if anything reacts to that,
Mhm.
and to kind of like get a bead on, let's say, if anything pops up from me doing that, and then yep, and that gives everybody an advantage on attack rolls for those who could hear me.
Okay. So let's do this. I'm going to ask you, go ahead and roll intimidation.
Hey,
Fine, I'm kind of scary, right? Yeah,
totally spoopy.
I'm totally spooky.
Totally spoopy.
No, I ain't. That's 7.
Okay. Okay.
That's why.
Not today.
Not today, no.
That's okay.
More like a coup.
So, but the kind of cry. Until the start of your next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against the enemies that could hear you. Oh, enemies within 10 feet.
Right.
Oh,
I
Okay.
don't. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
where they're at. I just kind of wanted to.
But no, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's not a terrible thing. It's a bonus action, so you still have an action. Do you want to like maybe hold your action until you see something like an
yeah.
attack, like or something like that?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hold since I don't know exactly what's happening. I'm just kind of
Okay.
reacting to Fenroc's words.
Okay, that's good. And that would be with Junior. Is that right? The name? Did I get the name right?
Newborn.
Newborn. That's right. My bad. So and with newborns, so that can be either a melee or a thrown attack.
Right.
Okay. So that's good because on the next turn, which you can't see on the turn order just yet, there will be something that pops out and you will be able to attack here shortly. Let's see, we're doing We're gonna take, I'm still here, so just do that. And but before they reveal themselves, I get to attack. All right. So first off, Fenrock does a 19 hit.
19 is my armor class.
Okay. Berlioz does a 20 hit.
Believe it does. I mean, yep, definitely hits.
Okay. And Fungi does a 17 hit Fungi.
Audacity. Yes, of course it does.
Okay. So let's see. Where's my dice? There we go. All right. So Fenrock, that's going to be 12 points of force damage.
Okay.
Berlioz, that's going to be 4 points of force damage.
Gotcha.
And Fungi takes 10
Jeez.
Bye, Fungi.
Yep.
points of
That
force
poof- that
damage.
poof 'em?
Yep. Fungi
Okay.
poofs.
And with that, Berlioz,
Hmm.
a draconian appears from the side of the rock there. You may make your attack.
Okay. So I'm going to take Newborn and just go, not this shit again, and try to. I'm gonna try to just go for the head because Berlioz is like tired as shit of this.
All right. Roll your attack.
Meow. Don't fuck me, dice. That is a 12 to hit.
That does not hit. As newborn, you fling newborn, and it's like the draconian ducks out of the way, and then sidesteps as newborn flings back to you into your hand.
Okay.
You have 2 attacks, so go ahead and make your second attack.
I'm going to, let's see, what can I do? I think I'm going to just go ahead and, oh, I can't do that. Okay. I'm going to, when it comes back, I'm going to try to come up, and
Okay.
I can't, my map's not the greatest. I'm trying to see like how my movement looks. Be gone, you. Oh, okay. I'm going to
You have a pretty
run
clear
up.
shot, yeah.
Yeah. Can I run up? I'll use my, I didn't use any movement, but I did hold. Can I run up my full 40
yeah, that's
to
fine.
get to them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna so Braille is gonna like run up as he catches it back, run up and try to uppercut with the hammer.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your attack.
So many windows open.
Select.
We're gonna try you.
Move that to objects and tokens.
Ooh, that is a 21 to hit.
That hits
Okay.
as you come up and whap them. Roll the beautiful bean footage.
And that is on this hit. Oh, cool, sweet. So this is one. Oh, I need a D8. Get it together, girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll have to remember that for next time.
So that's 11, and then 2d10. My brain works. It's fine. I'm a teacher.
Yeah. You are a teacher.
I am.
I just play one on the internet.
That's gonna be an 8.
I teach people things.
Yeah,
So,
right.
18, and the first
Was
bit
11.
11, so total of 29.
Yep.
Okay. That is a lot of damage as you swing an uppercut, you said, right?
Yeah, it's like the hammer's gonna come and he's gonna like run, and as he's like getting up to them, going to like just bring the hammer up and just try to say, just trying to connect. So if it can connect either in the chest or the chin.
And you whap him hard, and kind of his head reels back for a sec and comes back, and his jaw is like misaligned now, right? And kind of falls a bit to the side, but he still just smiles through it in this twisted, like half smile, and spits out this like bit of flame towards your face. It says in Draconic, "Is that all you got?" And that is your turn, Professor. I think he has nothing else. Oh no, he does.
Okay.
No, never mind. Go ahead. You're good.
Blue boss.
We're
okay.
good.
Cool. So she's going to reach into the telepathic bond and reach out to everyone. If there's more than one and you can expose all the locations, I can slow time down for them. Just an idea. And as she does that, she will wave a hand and will Mind Spike, this lovely draconian that is right in front of Berlioz there.
So that's an
So-
intelligence saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. All right. Let's see. Does a 20 save?
20 does save. So you take half of 13 points of damage. So 13, 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And just to interrupt his taunt, and it experiences a little bit of pain there. So that's my action. No bonusy things on the docket currently, but she's gonna spread out a little bit, so that way we're not bunched all together
Right.
right
Okay.
here.
Sounds good.
I think that's me.
All right. And that now brings us to Gilbert. Can't hear you, Jason.
You do, honey.
Yeah, I noticed it after. I'm gonna go into my telepathic bond and I'm gonna say, Berlioz, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try something though. Maybe I can miss you. And so I'm going to
Maybe.
maybe.
I don't like none of this.
Berlioz like, what are you talking about?
I love this. I don't know.
I am
why.
going to try to do it so that I do not hit Berlioz.
Uh-huh.
But I want to try to
Jesus.
get this whole area in the circle of death.
Oh, gonna cast Circle of Death up in here. Okay.
Yep.
And where are you putting that circle again? Can you show me
So
on
I'm
that?
putting it, centering it.
Oh, big.
Like, can you see my little thingy?
Yeah. So, okay.
So that way, like, it's like here
Uh-huh.
and
I didn't realize that was such a big radius. Oh my god.
Okay.
Circle of Death is a nasty spell.
that
Yeah,
way
it really is.
it can
I'm caught up in it.
This is Berlioz,
Uh-huh.
but get anything in this area
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
will be hit.
All right. So, and what is that?
It's
Is
an
that a
awesome call.
save or is that a what
It
is
is
that?
you have to beat DC 17
Con save.
Con save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So,
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. Is what was the DC?
17.
Okay. Just failed.
Nice.
I rolled a
Let's
16.
go.
Woo!
So roll that damage.
21 points of damage.
And that's necrotic.
That's necrotic damage. And if
Nice.
there's anything else in that area, they get hit too.
Okay. Well, there's you don't hear any other cries or whatnot, but you do see the draconian. He's just like, as this necrotic energy just like engulfs him right in front of Berlioz. And Berlioz, you just kind of see this like black wave just kind of come up out of the ground and in this circle. And honestly, I think I even have a token for that, to be honest, but I'll take too much time to find it. Because it doesn't stay, right? Or does it stay?
No, it's basically
just
a
a
necrotic
spell.
fireball.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
With a wave, with a ridiculous radius.
Yeah. And this black necrotic energy just kind of like waves up, circling around where this draconian is, engulfing him. And you see like parts of his scales just like kind of like wither away, falling off. And he screams in agony, but he is still up. He's just uglier than before.
Yeah, then you see Gilbert take the black powder that's on the black pearl powder that's on his hand and just go. Are we done here yet?
No, you're not.
Uh, Berlioz is gonna like seeing this like literally just happen. Like Berlioz is gonna like look at the Dracon and go, I mean, much prettier that way.
Right. Okay. Excellent. Good burn. Okay. And is there anything else, Jason?
I don't think I have anything else. Do I have anything that's a bonus? Because I'd really like him to die.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think you got anything bonus action that's going to kill him.
Yeah.
I would be surprised, but
Me
you know,
too.
you never know. I made these subclasses so they could. You never know.
That's
A little
fair.
stonky.
Little
No.
secret.
Oh wait,
Cassie.
no. Yeah, no, I don't have anything that's a bonus action. That would
Yeah.
be good. So no, I'm just gonna sit there and go and pout a little bit because he didn't die.
Okay. That's fair. I get that. Okay, so that brings us to All Beef Patty. And All Beef Patty is going to look over at Gilbert, say, good work. And All Beef Patty, I guess I probably should have prepared something. Okay.
How dare you, Maddie? You were DMing. I can't believe you didn't have their turn ready.
I know, terrible. But we're going to let's yes. It's time for me to turn into a queen as she casts Crown of Stars. And these white radiant motes start floating around her head. And don't roll for me. I'm rolling my own dice, but anyway. Let me see. Where's that? Okay. I mean, I should just take it. It's a hit, but here's the principle of it all. I still hit anyway. And so that is holy shit. Ooh, I get to use D12s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, was it 4012? I think.
Yeah.
Crown of Stars is fucking nasty, dude.
It's
awesome.
One of my
Such a good
favorite
spell.
spells. Yeah.
Great spell.
If I ever get like that level of spells, I'm like, give me that.
Give me that, please.
I want the crown. I want to be a queen. Okay.
All Beef Patty. You're already a queen.
15 plus what that is cocked. So oh wow, it's only 19. Okay, that was a terrible roll. But as one of the motes that are spiraling around her head fling towards the draconian, and as it's coming up right behind Berlioz. And as it's about to like come and make impact with Berlioz, it like does this like maneuver, and then like a fucking curveball, in that most boring sport ever, just slams into the
I am
draconian.
offended.
Baseball?
I love baseball.
Worst
My
sport ever.
favorite sport. It's my favorite.
So boring. Is the most boring sport. Oh my
Go
god.
Yankees.
It's actually just picked a team.
Put people to sleep since 1957.
Longer than that.
So
That's
and
cold,
then
baby.
bam, and this draconian now lashes out as a ball of lightning at the closest creature within 30 feet of it before arcing out to up to 2 other creatures within 15 feet of the first. So just Berlioz. Berlioz, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
You know, as you do.
You have advantage because of danger sense.
Ah,
Shits
yes.
and giggles. Okay. And
And that is going to
then
be
so that is a 17.
okay. So you save. So you're only going to take half of this. So that goes from 12 to 6 points of lightning damage,
Nice.
and you are not stunned.
Okay.
But this draconian in front of you, as the radiant bolt like hits it, and it kind of like just its entire shredded body just kind of explodes into this crackling ball of lightning and just like slams into Berlioz, but you sidestep it a bit and only really grazes you, and it flings off to like towards your party, but falls short and just kind of slams into the ground, and leaving this pile of smoke in its wake. It is done. There we go. But you can sense that we're not done. And
What?
oh right,
Nani?
I also forgot about something. Oh,
Naughty to
hold
fuck?
on. You heard me,
But wait, there's more.
punk ass bitch.
Why I did kill them all. Rude.
Right, I forgot about that one. But there is going to be, because I did forget about the guy that ran away, so he's going to pop up. There is more, but anyway.
We should not have reminded you. Oh yeah, he totally died. He totally died. Yep.
No.
Sure.
Off a cliff.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He would have been 100% in that thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Suck it. All right, and that is what.
What was it? 21 points
21
there.
What's that?
So he would have 100% been in that.
Oh
So-
no, he wasn't there. So it was, yeah. He came around from the other thing. So don't worry about it. He's okay.
I'd
I know
rather
what
he
you're
not
trying-
be, but we're here.
I know what you're trying to do, but you can do better. All right. Yeah.
So can you. You have a good excuse at all.
I'm just saying you can do better. All right. So anyway, because I just popped, he's not there. Okay. He's like,
No, I'm not. I'm totally fucking with you. I'm
Jeez.
totally.
Anyway, but he also is in the turn order. Yeah, and I gotta add. So we're just gonna move him to. Oh Lord. Okay.
Betty's totally gonna kill Professor Eisen up now.
That's it. So it's actually going to
You
be.
keep putting the target on your back.
his
I don't
turn.
know why.
I'd rather it be on mine than on anyone else's.
That's fair. So
Why rob wizard things, baby? Gang gang.
there we go. Okay, so
It's not a cult.
the beef is done, and it is now our little dude's turn. Where did my block go? Did I close it? Shit. Okay. Reopen it. All right, I got this. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional.
Yeah, you are.
All right. So nope, can't do that. So it's going to. Oh yeah, Fungi's gone. Okay. So that's going to be 2 of those. Where's the? Okay. Then that's going to be a disadvantage, but it's fine.
Rocket has arrived to tell me that he's ready for dinner.
I see.
Oh, hot. A 19 hits. Does an 18 hit? Fenrock?
I was the 19 the first one.
Yes. No. 18 was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
18. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter.
But
18
the 19
misses, 19
wouldn't,
hits.
right? Yeah. Okay. So one hits.
No,
and
the
then you have
19 would still hit. No, because he has to hit me first in order for me to get that boost to my AC.
Oh,
So
okay.
19 would hit.
Okay.
So if he were to, it basically, if he hit me first with a 19 and then he tried to hit me again with a 21, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
But if he misses, it's still 19.
Okay. Okay, cool. So just one hits is what we're saying.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me. I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction and use the staff of the protector to block that attack. So Fenrock, what you see, you actually hear. Well, first of all, Maddie, I don't know what actually is the attack itself.
They are. It's daggers.
Daggers. Okay, cool, perfect. So what you see as that dagger is flying towards you. You just hear behind you, no, darling, I don't think so. And the staff flies out of her hands, connects, knocks the dagger out of the way, and flies back.
Like it. And
Errand and mansplain that excuse me at the same time.
word. All right.
I know my girl.
And wait, what did that? Oh, that's
You're like, excuse me. I was like,
I don't think so.
and that brings us to Do.
Rampage. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Do is going to pull out their sword and then take a couple deep breaths and go, all right, let's do this. And they're going to squeeze their eyes shut, and a whole bunch of little things are going to pop out around them. They look like little, almost like little fairy type beings that are floating around, kind of like hummingbird style, like buzzing around them. There's like a couple dozen of them, except that when you look closer at them, they have little dragon wings. And when you look really close at them, they're a bunch of little fuzzy bottoms. And they cast a spirit guardians on himself.
Nice.
I love
With,
that spell.
24 little fairy fuzzy bottoms around them. Not in the dragon form. Fuzzy bottom in his dwarf form,
right?
But with little buzzy dragon wings,
little dragon wings,
like a little
fuzzy bottoms,
cheeks like
everywhere.
A little hummingbird.
I love the fuzzy bottom.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take me and my couple dozen fuzzy bottoms, and we're going to charge at this guy.
All right.
With my little legs, 35 feet, which is here, boom.
Okay.
And that's kind of all I can do right now.
Okay.
I think I have because it's concentration. So I can cast wait, no. What was that spell level? Oh, I don't think I can cast that.
Spiritual weapon is second level, so you can cast it.
Can I do that? Okay, cool. Then
It
I will
doesn't take
also
concentration, right?
It does not.
Spirit
so
weapon doesn't.
yeah.
Just spirit guardians.
Yeah, so you can cast it. Yeah.
Amazing. In that case, so spiritual weapon's going to pop out,
Okay.
and it's going to look like a giant strawberry tart. And it's going to appear right over this guy's head.
Okay.
And immediately come down on top of his head with just a giant bludgeoning.
God, where is that? Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That was
Yikes, indeed.
That's not gonna hit.
about right for my rolls.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it's all
that
good.
makes sense. But now he's got a giant strawberry tart hovering over his head. So
Yes,
I
he
guess there's that.
does, or at least he soon will. If I can just find that strawberry tart I made for Duval Gaming Journeys opener. Anyway,
That's amazing. I didn't even consider that it could double as a spiritual weapon. I am fucking so here for that.
right. You know, it's just a matter of finding the commission folder and stuff. Anyway, so there's that. That will bring us to Fenrock.
Cool. I assume that what I'm looking at here is a K-Pack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And do those daggers look familiar?
Yes.
Cool. I have 35 feet of movement, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoa, what the hell happened there?
A Pop-Tart!
Sorry,
Holy
that,
shit.
that popped up real big.
Dude, that was the timing of that was amazing.
I know, right?
And suddenly Fenrock becomes a Pop-Tart.
I
Hold
love
on.
it.
And the frosted kind, no less. My God.
Dude, I know. What? Amazing.
Okay, there we go.
That's most dangerous.
Pop-Tart, and I'm here for it.
But to be fair, that's the most dangerous pop tart of all of them.
You're
It's-
not wrong.
You're not wrong. Fuck,
All
I
right.
want one now.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple swings at this guy.
All right, do it. Oh, natural 20. Okay.
Jesus.
Has he
Of
been
course.
damaged at all yet?
No.
Well, that is unfortunate. So I can't pop Colossus Slayer on this hit, but
No, but
he takes 10 points of necrotic damage, which I get as temporary HP.
Yeah.
wow, okay.
He will also take 13 points of slashing damage.
Plus, it's max plus dice. So
Right, so 23. So that's 33 damage so far. I'm going to go ahead and pop a favorite foe on that because I can just do that. So
Yep.
that's another 2d6.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's a d6 plus 6 because it's max on this
Yeah.
crit die. So another 8 points of damage on that.
Hell yeah.
So that
damn.
is what? That's
A total of with the crit
41?
plus the 33 plus 8. Yeah, no, 41. You're right. Sorry.
okay. How do you want to do this?
Hey.
I immediately just rush up to him, and as my sword is just swinging to the side, I just kind of say real quickly in Draconian, "Payback's a bitch," and I just remove his head from his body.
All right. And as you slice through his head, it turns into a puddle of acid, makes a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Oh no, but the Pop-Tart.
15.
My Pop Tart's
You
floating.
Yeah, that's true.
save,
I know.
and but you're gonna take half of. Wow, max. So that's half 12. That's 6 points of acid damage.
Good thing for that temporary HP.
But thankfully you're not covered in it.
Mhm.
So you don't have to, scrape it off and all that good stuff. But it is a pile of acid, which for that I will just wait. No, there we go. Where's there it is. We just tint it green and save. Boosh. All right. Pile of acid. All right. And anything else, Fenrock?
Not really, because unless I see any other enemies nearby me that I can point out to the rest of my compatriots.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. But your compatriots will see someone now as it's their turn. But before they do pop out, they get to pop off. And we're going to
Whoa.
Pop and lock? Like
What?
what
Yes.
dance are we doing here?
pop and lock. Some what do they call them here? They call them here. Oops, hold on. Because these are like real stat blocks. Energy rays. Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
So let's see. And Berlioz is right there. Let's see.
Hi.
Rock will hear in his head as
Does-
he that strike. I guess you'll be all right. I guess you're all right.
21 hit.
Yeah, yeah.
See, okay, that's gonna miss. And does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Barely.
All right. So that is 2 hits with the energy raise. There we go. That's gonna be
I need more than one reaction.
14 points of force damage. Whap, whap. But around the mountain here, you can now
God damn it.
partially see, because this oh, what I'm saying, that is, some shadow, but not really all shadows. Let me draw this out a little bit just to like do that. Okay. So all this dark bits there and stuff is like side of mountain stuff, and then this guy is kind of peering over a bit. So he's got about half cover at this point. Where is it? There it is. Click that. No, fuck. There we go. Is that right? Did I hit the right thing? Nope. There we go. Okay. Then this is so not intuitive, I swear. Objects, great. Select move. Man, you have to do so many fucking things just to do one thing. Okay. So, but he's over here. You can see him, like, because that kind of comes down a bit. But he's, yeah. So there's that. He's visible now, and it is now Sandy's turn.
Yeah.
All right, where's Sandy? Oh, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Sandy's going to do something crazy. I don't know.
Go, Sandy.
Fucking Sandy.
Sandy.
Fuck him up, fam.
Oh, well. Huh. How far does that go? 150 feet. Jesus Christ. Okay. Would she? Well, she wouldn't even know that, but is it? Oh no, it's not. Cool. All right. Well, it's going to make a dexterity saving throw because Sandy's going to fireball the bitch.
Hey.
Hey.
Dexterity is 2. Sandy. No, it fails.
Yeah. Roll them dice, homie.
Sandy's cast.
Oh yeah, roll the
this-
dice.
Sandy. I need to get more dice out, man. How many D6s do I have?
That D&D dirty talk.
Oh yeah, roll the
I
dice.
always have enough dice.
Oh, your dice bag is so big.
Okay, so that's going to be okay.
This cringe moment was brought to you by
Yeah, I definitely.
Welcome to us.
Yep, it us.
32 points.
You
of
want to throw
fire
your
damage.
dice in my tower?
Stop. No.
Sunday
Someone-
nights, everybody.
someone's watching going, they get me. And I like that.
Okay, so that is it's so Sandy points over towards homeboy over there, and this little moat kind of flings over and around, and right in its face explodes as it's engulfed fully. Can't escape it. And it's singed pretty bad, but it, he doesn't look too worse for wear. He's just an ugly draconian covered in soot now. And So that would mean bonus C thingies. We have those. Sandy's got. Where's Sandy's bonus actions? Oh, here we go. Okay, then that's what she'll do. She'll cast a second level healing word on Fenrock? No, Berlioz. Yeah. Because, Berlioz has been hit a bit, and it's not a lot,
Word.
but it is. Let's see here. Oh, well, that's max for 13.
Oh,
Nice.
so
So you get 13 healing from Sandy, and we are back to your turn, Berlioz.
gracias. All right.
Okay.
So Berlioz is like 110% done with everything.
Sure.
Let me see. I need to
Valid.
let's see. Yep. Berlioz is gonna move his full movement to get to the stonky stonk. And
Well, that area that's highlighted would be difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
So
let's see. You could well, you'd have to kind of run around it.
Right.
But do you
I don't believe I have a let me say something real quick. Oh, that won't work.
But you could run down towards the bottom, and you'd get a better line of sight of him, for tossing the hammer.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have half cover and stuff like that. So
Right, that's like if I can move
so you can move
yeah.
down. Yeah,
I'll move 25 because I should be able to
you
see
could let's see. You can go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have 35?
40 is my max.
40? You can get there.
Yeah.
You can almost get there. Yeah.
I still want to have a little bit of cover, so I'm actually gonna
move back.
Get about right like in this area. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And then let's see. I'm going to I had an idea. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to
Flame Junior.
Try to plume. Try to like throw newborn.
Oh yeah, newborn. God, why do I keep calling him Junior? Fuck.
It's okay. It's fine. He's my junior.
Terrible.
Yeah. Just like straight out throw newborn to try to like either I want to go for like the mid second, try to like take them out or to get them down.
Okay. Roll the hit.
I play D&D. I know what to do. She said unsure. We're gonna try.
None of us know what we're doing.
No, I'll just act.
Speak for yourselves.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Nice. We're gonna go. Oh, yep. As reading. Why do I keep forgetting what a D8 looks like? What the heck?
The pyramid. Double pyramid.
A pyramid. That's gonna be 13. And then 2d10 for a lovely total of is that 2? Oh wait, no, 10. That's 10, so that's 12. I'm smart. That's 12, yeah.
Oh no. Oh damn it. The sync is fuck. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There's
Okay, Maddie?
dripping. Yeah, there's dripping.
Oh no.
I think the sink is. I think this happened before, where the garbage disposal got kind of and it started slowly dripping into the bottom, and then that comes down the thing, and I gotta fix that. So, how much did you do?
So okay, I got a 2 on one and a 0 on the other. So that actually is not 12. That's
No, that's 12. Yeah,
that's
a
12.
2
Okay.
and
12.
10. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
12.
thank you.
So 12 plus the first was 11. You said
13, I believe it was.
13.
13.
So total
13.
25 damage.
25 damage. How do you want to do this?
I will try seeing as it flies. I'm gonna try to guide it up a little bit. I actually kind of want like I'm gonna keep it mid, have Newborn like come and try to like crack the ribs and like kind of bend them into like a little like here and boom. I want to break their spine.
Okay. And with that, oh yeah, make a dexterity saving throw. As they turn into a ball of lightning.
God damn it.
Still advantage on it because of danger sense.
That is
Yeah.
for being my rock. Dexterity,
And I'm
that's
going to roll the damage.
shit. I know what this is. Oh god, off the tray. That's a 22.
Okay, you save. You only take 6 points of lightning damage. That is the end of combat, and that is where we're going to take our break because I have to go fix the situation real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
indeed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do. Where's the? There we go. Let me turn that down. And all right, folks, we'll be back shortly. Love your faces in all the right places. Bye. And we're back. What's up?
Hi.
Yeah. So had a little leaky leak. Took care of it for now. At least stopgap. Because I don't think I have the what I need to fix it. So I have to go to Home Depot or something, whatever. Get my lesbian on. But we're back, and we just finished a little round of combat. For funsies, right? Right. And let me bring up some music. We gotta drop the combat stuff, and we'll go sure no. Yeah, actually that works for me. And then turn it up, and where'd it go? Okay, here we are. Back with more Dragons of Rebirth. All right. So, the aftermath of your battle is in front of you.
I'm gonna look over at Finrock and go, I guess you can stay.
That was not awful. That was actually rather efficient. Good job, everyone.
I didn't get to use all my Mr. Fuzzy Bottoms.
I'm sure that we're going to have another opportunity.
Just keep your bottoms fuzzy and we'll be all good.
I'll walk up to Berlioz and say, how hurt is Berlioz right now?
I mean, baby boy is got like a few like bumps and bruises. He's not super banged up. He's more exhausted, I think, if anything. So like when you walk up on him, he's kind of like, because Newborn's like basically inside this guy's rib cage, and so you just see him like holding out his hand with his eyes closed, just kind of breathing slow and deep when you walk up on him.
Hey,
That guy's gone.
Oh.
Yeah. Turned into a ball of lightning, and yeah.
Oh, that is right. He exploded him.
Mhm.
So now newborn's just like stuck in the side of the terrain.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, you good?
Give me 1 minute. And you see like newborn start to like shake and move and then like jerk back to him and like catch it and come back in. Well, that was better than last time.
Take the victories whenever you can. Not too shabby.
Thank you. And he kind of just like, well, he kind of just like, it's him being as nice as he can because he's still not
No.
totally cool.
Quick question for you, Maddie.
Yeah.
Have I ever run into those types of draconians before? I did get a look at one of them before he went and exploded.
They're a lot more rare. Those were Aurak.
Okay.
You don't see them very often. They're usually, quite honestly, they're usually the ones that are commanding the armies and whatnot.
Okay, but I do know, but I'm reasonably sure that they're Aurochs.
Yes.
Cool. I see the scorch marks of the two Aurochs that died, and I just kind of look to the rest of the party as I kind of motion for everybody to kind of group up again.
I'm gonna look up at Sandy in like awe and go, which god gave you fire?
Oh, I'm a sorcerer.
Oh. You get your powers from a god?
Some of them,
Oh, which one?
paladine.
Oh. I know that name.
Yeah. I'm sure you do. Most
The
people
big
do.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine used to
Yeah.
come from a bug face god, and then I got one from Mishi. I like hers a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too.
Do you know her?
I don't know her
Oh.
technically or anything like that.
Have you ever met her?
No, technically, no. No.
Oh. I've met her. She's really
Oh, wow.
nice.
Oh, that's nice of you to say.
What?
What?
Am I hearing any of this conversation?
Maybe. Probably. You have a great perception.
I'm just going to file that away for later.
Because I was away dealing with a Cooper related problem. But is that Albie Patty that's sitting next to
Yep.
me? Oh,
You okay?
great. How about you?
I'm good.
Oh, you were quite the ally on the battlefield there.
Thank
Well done.
you. I like my crown.
It looks quite good on you.
Thank you. It stays around for an hour.
Hmm.
You know, in case we got more trouble.
I believe it is, unfortunately, likely. So
Cool. I like blowing shit up.
well, is it that you want another opportunity to continue? Or are you satisfied with your current blowing up numbers?
I could take it or leave it.
Right? Fair enough.
Just as long as you all are okay and you know, Fancy really likes you guys.
I'm sure we, at the very least, are memorable.
Huh. At the very least.
I know, understatement of the century. But
Hmm.
what's a century to an ancient dragon?
Not much.
Precisely.
Professor, look what I did. As I'm pointing at all the tiny little fuzzy buttons.
That's adorable.
Bravo, dear. Bravo.
I wish he was here to see it. Kind of an accident.
Well, perhaps you'll have an opportunity.
I believe that that opportunity is probably more likely, considering that this is very weird.
Yes, I was about to ask Fenrock, is there a particular, rolling back, is it odd that they are this aggressive?
Aggressive? No, it's absolutely perfectly reasonable for them to be this aggressive.
I see.
They were practically used as shock troops and cannon fodder. The Dark Queen's armies basically threw them at whatever they wanted dead, and they didn't really care how many died, which, considering now I know where they came from, makes more sense. What's weird is that they're not being as aggressive as they normally are.
How could they be more aggressive? They're trying to kill us.
Yeah, I have to
They
agree
could
with
have
you on that.
they could have all came down to swarm us, which is what they normally do. And what's even more strange is, as I point to the scorch mark where one of the aurochs blew up, that was an auroch. Aurochs are, I've only maybe seen one in passing in my entire time serving in the Dragon Army. They're supposed to be big bosses among the Draconians. And the fact that one is here, let alone two.
And also,
Well, Anaya
the way
is
that
really powerful.
Those could have been Fancy's babies.
and the strategy leaves much to be desired.
Perhaps Anaya's getting desperate. Maybe we're getting close to a piece of that crown and she's not trying to take any chances.
Or maybe they're making it
doesn't-
seem easy because it's a trap.
I am almost agreeing with Dewdrop here.
I think
Thank
that's
you.
well said. And also, I don't believe that Anaya knows that we're here or that we're allegedly close.
If she was
He's not
able to
yet.
infiltrate my dream, and apparently she has antagonized you in all sorts of various different ways, I would rather just assume that she knows that we're here and be pleasantly surprised if that's not the case.
That's fair.
But what concerns me is that if they're willing to throw two aurochs at us, I'm curious as to who's actually running this operation, and if we're going and hopefully.
Look, there's no point in trying to bash our head against the wall with what ifs and who could have. I think at this point, you try to find this crown piece and regroup back.
If we know it's a trap, it won't be a trap anymore.
Still a trap. We just know it's a trap.
We'll be expecting it.
There you go. I agree. So everybody good? Keep patching up.
It's funny that Berlioz was like, we're talking about like not knocking heads, but it doesn't make sense to speculate. But in true Iceland faction, that's exactly what she's doing. And I was wondering if, based off of what I know about Draconians and this experience, and with Fenrock's information, is there like a check that I could roll to sort of maybe see or peek behind the curtain of what this might be? History, intelligence, whatever.
Yeah, you can roll history.
Cool.
And yeah.
23.
Okay. 23. Based on your research and whatnot into the war and all that you know, um, none of this jives. Like this combination of draconians and whatnot, um, like this doesn't even make sense. Um, it doesn't seem like this is um a group of protectors. No, like that doesn't make sense. That wouldn't um that wouldn't correlate. So they're definitely not protectors.
Right?
That's what you can glean.
Got it.
Maybe they're not related at all.
I don't know how things are with your group, but with the party I travel with, we're never that lucky.
We've had moments. It pays to be underestimated.
Well, regardless, Berlioz is correct. Sitting here and talking about it's not getting this job done, and quite frankly, I'm not exact. And while there is some sort of fun in liberating a asshole K-Pax head from his body, I'd rather not sit here and let them get themselves into a better position. So shall we go?
Following your
Lead
lead.
the way.
I guess you're the boss.
What? What if this is practice?
Practice
You know
for
how we-
what?
We practiced fighting against a fake green dragon. What if she's practicing fighting against us?
That is a wild speculation, but it is also well within a green dragon's wheelhouse.
To Fenrock's point, it's possible that she is watching right now. So who needs practice when you can just watch and learn?
That's scary.
That is what we're up against, dude.
I hope this crown piece is real.
Let's go find out.
All right.
Through the mental link. All right, let's get going. I'll start heading in that direction.
Okay. So as you traverse some causeways through the mountain here, and you're hiking for, I'd say, probably about an hour.
Aw, my fuzzy bottoms go away.
And as do Albie Patty's crown. Yeah, makes me sad. But as you come up over a hill, you up ahead, you spot two large statues. And these statues depict one depicts a an old man in a long robes with a tall pointy hat and long beard, holding a very craggly very organic staff. And the other statue is of this woman who has like this massive crown that flares out from her head in these 5 points, and has the scampiest like armor built onto her. And I would say definitely Isanov. Maybe Fenrock, maybe. But definitely Isanov. You know that these would be what we now know are depictions of the avatars of Palatine and Takesis. But what they are 2 big ass statues. And let me bring over that screen. There. And is that? There we go. Oh, you were supposed to do that, but you can't. All right.
All right. So what's the deal? So what's the deal, Professor?
The gods can be quite annoying and on the nose, but literally. Paladine and Takesis, after all.
Huh.
Like,
Who turned them to stone?
I think it's a depiction,
here we go.
not
This
them
is
specific.
Oh,
Open
okay.
in. Yeah, let me see if I can. What? Oh,
Who carved that? It's so big.
damn it. Can't.
Odd for them to be on a random mountaintop.
I think it's safe to say there is nothing random
Oh, god damn it.
about anything that appears here.
That
Agreed.
means we're headed in the right direction.
Um,
Or the wrong one.
Maddie, looking at these statues, can I like try to move a little closer to try to get a better look at these avatars?
you can do whatever you want, you know.
Just see if anything's like weird or fun. Something just seems to be like off about them.
Well, let's see. How close do you want to get?
I'm like how that was phrased to me.
Not a dangerous question.
The red flag just was like, no, bitch.
Hey,
Don't do it, girl. Don't do it.
I'm just saying, you know.
I'm going to get like, I'm gonna like boot myself like right in between them. Like I'm still close enough to the party and just that midway point.
Okay.
Don't stay there for just a minute. Maddie, does as a veteran of being attacked by statues, does this feel familiar from that perspective? Is my first question.
I mean, you
Fair
need
enough.
you need to do more.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've got that was
yeah.
step one, baby. I got
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
step one, baby.
I'm just saying, like you know, like just because you asked that question, I think you answered your own question. You know
Fair
what I
enough.
mean? So,
I got you. And second question is more of a statement as I'm gonna cast detect magic.
okay, here we go. So when you cast detect magic, okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, she's feeling it. Yeah, she's feeling spicy. How about 28?
Jesus.
Hot.
I thought you were gonna say 22. She's feeling 22.
So you as you cast and
Taylor.
the spell starts to take effect, the two statues to you, like the light, the glow that comes off of them is so intense that it almost makes you like nauseous in a sense because it was just so much coming at you. But you're able to like really kind of fight that back. And as you reopen your eyes and really take it in, you're seeing transmutation magic. You're seeing abjuration magic. You're seeing evocation magic. You're seeing conjuration magic. You're seeing illusion magic.
And like she just calls it out like that, telepathically into everyone's mind.
And
It's
the last bit is just hints of divination magic.
it's nearly. I'm having a hard time even studying it, deciphering it.
So it's a cubic shit ton of magic, is what you're saying.
I believe that's an understatement. Yes.
Is them.
I wouldn't go that far.
Raylos is gonna take like a step back after getting that message from the professor.
All the magics. How's it going to be all the magics?
Well, there's some missing, you know.
Certainly.
And these are the depictions of the gods that stand between us and the thing we're trying to get.
Seems that way.
Oh,
What if we
here's
stay
it.
close to Paladine? He's nice, right?
Well, let's just assume that trying to go through these two is going to set off some kind of spell, and at the rate we're going, I don't know if we can afford any more holdups.
Hey, so if we want to sit here for an hour, I can make my familiar and have my familiar go through it and see what happens.
That's so mean.
I can get them back.
That's not the point.
Would you do you want to go through it?
No. Yes. No. I'll go through it. You just watch me.
But if you don't
Let's
wanna
not dare each other to do this, please.
I start to take a step forward.
Do
What? Okay.
I'm just saying, I can always bring him back, and we don't know what it does, but it has, if not all the magics, but most of the magics. This is the smartest way to do it, unless we want to send Finrock through, because, he's new and expendable.
He's not expendable.
That's
He's
so
my
mean.
friend.
I like Benrock, even though he's cranky sometimes.
We do have a couple of other options. Option one, I could attempt to slow things down in that area. Option two, I could attempt to banish both of them together.
I can help do that. But we have to touch them.
I just think it with
I
if
don't.
it's got all of that magic. If it's got all that magic, is it gonna be just like I would think it wouldn't be able to like if that is any of our magic's gonna affect it? Like it might be like, screw you. I own all the magics in this place. And
Or we can simply, speaking of that, attempt to dispel the magic itself.
Sandy, you follow Paladine.
Yeah,
Why don't you ask him?
that's a statue. Wow.
I 100% thought that Manny was cracking a crab leg, and I was jealous.
No,
Getting
That would be a
fancy up in
weird
this
thing to
bitch.
eat on
it's a
stream.
reset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus, I hate cracking crab legs.
Well, you can. I know the statue's not him, but you can ask him, right?
Well, but he doesn't like always talk in that way, you know? A lot of times when you look for guidance, what you get back are signs and symbols and things.
And more questions.
Yeah.
All right. In my mind, it's a simple choice. What do you all think?
Oh, I would say if time was no factor, then we could probably try to do Gilbert's plan. But Professor, if you think you can maybe buy us some time to get through, that could work.
One way to find out. I'm down to experiment.
Yes, maybe. And I grabbed Dew. This is a terrible idea, but it's 100% what. It's 100% what.
He just chucks me through.
No, I walk up to it and then I cast Misty Step with Dew, and we Misty Step past it and see what happens.
Do you
Pass
have
it
a
or above it.
Do you have a special Misty Step that allows you to take somebody with you?
Wait, does that not do that?
Dimension door.
Can't
There
carry
is
You
no
need
window.
dimension door for something like that, or thunder
Yep.
step.
Oh,
think this
okay.
is the
Well,
same
I
person.
will just Misty Step myself through
That through it or above it.
it.
Oh, okay.
On the other side of it. huh?
Gilbert grabs Dew's hand and Misty steps, and then Dew's just still staying there like, okay.
So where do you start this Misty Step and where do you end it?
So I start the Misty Step. I'm gonna move. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna go to like here,
Okay.
and that's where I'll start the Misty Step, and I'll end it here.
Okay. You cast Misty Step and you disappear and reappear in the place where you were standing.
What?
You don't go anywhere.
Wait,
In the place you were standing. In front of Berlioz.
I made it. Wait,
No,
did you come up?
there.
Did it work?
No, Gilbert, you tried and then it brought you back here.
You disappeared and then you reappeared.
I do appreciate your willingness to be a guinea pig, though.
I don't.
Maybe we just walk through. Maybe you just don't use magic.
But if there's any consolation, it did not. If it was a statue that was set to attack you, it certainly did not attempt to do that, at least. But
What's going on there?
allow me to just resolve a curiosity. And I'm going to cast a spell magic at 5th
Are we-
level.
Are we paused on screen?
No.
Okay, I'm just.
Yeah, we are. No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's weird.
we're good.
My thing was okay. No, my thing was like still. So okay, cool. I'm sorry. What were you gonna do?
Cast a spell magic at 5th level on this one.
You gonna do the paladine or the Takesis?
The Takesis one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, you cast a spell magic. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
Before you roll, Maddie,
Uh-huh.
am I allowed to give another player one of my inspirations?
Yes, you are.
There you go.
And last I checked, meta inspirations are automatic natural 20s, are they not?
They are automatic crits. Yes, they are.
I have one of those.
So, with a crit,
So 25.
with a crit, with a crit,
Man, I thought you were transitioning to music. I was like, that is fucking perfect.
it disappears.
Nice.
Where'd it go?
Oh. Well, I didn't banish it. Odd. Hi, Cooper. So detect magic is still up. Am I still feeling stuff from the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we have the good one left, so maybe it's okay.
I'd rather not take that chance. And I'll cast it again.
Okay.
It's not 4th level. Actually, no. You know what? No. I'm gonna cast it at 8th level.
Ooh. Why?
Okay. Roll an intelligence check.
Good Lord.
That's what I was trying to avoid. Ooh, terrible.
I got something for that. I think
You're the one.
I don't think so.
that's only
I roll a
50.
1.
It's just
Yeah,
bad.
that's this is real bad. I rolled an 8.
Okay. Roll an 8. Nothing happens.
I am going to walk up to here.
Mhm.
I'm just going to look at the statue of Paladine. Look, I work with a couple of people who worship you. These assholes are trying to do something and kill one of Takesis's really nasty bitches. If you want to make this a problem, that's fine. But just know that I'm going to remember this. And I'm going to try to walk past it.
Okay.
Immediately runs after him.
Let's see. Whoops. Where's it? Where? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Um, you walk past it.
I just said the whole time we could just walk past him. Dude who was chasing after Fenrock now just walks.
But Fenrock, before anything else happens, before Dew moves and stuff like
Uh-huh.
that,
Uh-oh.
roll Fenrock, please roll religion.
Religion?
Yes.
Roll for heartburn.
You know, I'm not taking anything for chance. I'm going to burn my other inspiration that you gave me on Wednesday.
All right.
Is the telepath? Is the that word still out?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna say in Finrock's head. I understand what you're trying to do, but I'm gonna need you to put some respect on our names. You're calling us assholes.
As I'm walking past, I will say in your head, what do you think I am? We're all assholes here.
That's none of my business.
And you walk past the statue as you do, it disappears.
Oh.
And Fenrock,
Oh my gosh, Fenrock, you scared him off.
as you walk past, you look down the canyon from there. You see a massive magic circle. And sitting in the middle of that magic circle is a small glass chest.
I will look over my shoulder to the crew. I'll say over the mental link. Pretty sure I found what we came here for. Professor, if you wouldn't mind taking a look at this.
On my way. Heads on over.
Okay.
I'm going to follow. I'm going to stay on the professor's on their 6.
Okay.
What happens with detect magic as I walk up?
You see nothing. Oh, well, from where the statues were, you see nothing. As you walk up to the magic circle, you see the faint glow, very faint glow of or at least an echo. You see an echo of very strong abjuration magic that has fallen. And along with echoes of evocation, of transmutation, and of necromancy.
Oh.
But these echoes are just that. It's almost as if something in that statue, that second statue disappearing, dispelled all of that.
Is the chest, does it appear locked?
Well, it's a glass chest and you can see through it. And you can see what appears to be a it's almost like a crescent moon shape with a kind of a tall spike in the middle.
Mm.
And this one in particular is the color black. And where it has like the rounded bit and the tall part, and right on the end there where you can see is a it appears to be a like a black opal.
Hmm.
And the chest itself doesn't appear to be locked or anything like that. It really looks more like almost like a glass case.
Gotcha.
And yeah,
The spike specifically is, I mean, am I getting anything different vibe wise from like a magical perspective, specifically from this spike?
from that piece, you're getting the yeah, it's really it's kind of a kaleidoscope. What's that? Yeah, yeah. It's kind of a kaleidoscope of
Of all the
magic.
things.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is what you're looking for.
Okay.
You good, Professor?
I think we have our quarry, if it were. And I'll attempt to mage hand over and grab it.
Okay. How much can mage hand carry?
And
10 pounds.
2 pounds.
10 pounds. We'll go ahead and just that's fine. Might weigh a little bit more than that, but you're a really high level wizard. I'm sure mage hand can carry a little bit more than that.
30 pounds. I've been fucking gun show.
That's right. Been at the
Gym of
gym.
the mind.
That's right.
the
Working
finger
out.
flex. There's this one big finger on the mage.
I cast Mind Spike on the spike.
But yeah, so that's you've got your thing. Yeah. You've got it in hand.
Oh,
Cool.
joy. Now the trek back.
All right.
Joyous.
So who wants to carry the clearly evil thing that you're trying to use as bait for the other clearly evil thing?
Oh, I will.
Look, Professor, if you want me to carry it, I'll carry it.
No, I don't think so. Not that it's not a matter of trust, by the way. It's more of a situation of
Don't want to get you more involved than you already are.
Kind of late for that, considering your green dragon invaded my dream.
that's a fair point.
Oh no.
Yeah. And she threatened my other compatriots.
That's also true.
No.
So, like it or not, I'm involved as much as I really would rather not be.
How about, Professor, you hold on to the piece and we kind of form up around you, kind of like a shield kind of thing.
All right.
The other thing too is that Sandy and I also have bags that can hold a lot of shit.
Fair enough.
Or we could do that.
Yeah, I'm not getting near that thing because I might accidentally take it.
I will put it in the bag of holding that you gave me, Sandy.
Okay.
I'll open the flap.
I still have
And,
I still have that staff. Ugh.
Why do you have a bag of shit? That's really gross.
Shit being a metaphor. Stud.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
It's not
Um,
actual PCs.
I'm going
Got it.
to think to Professor Eisenhoff. You okay with this? Them holding the crown piece?
Yes. Because this way none of us are a target. And our dear friend Rock goes first.
Professor,
Mage hands over.
Professor, that is probably the most devious thing I've ever heard you say. I like it.
I have my moments.
As the piece of the crown goes into the bag in its glass case, I'll look to sling the bag back over my shoulder. All right, we got your thing. I don't want to be in these mountains any longer than we have to be. Let's get back to the cart and see if we can't get back to Palanthus before nightfall.
I love that idea.
A
Either way.
cart? You didn't get here by dragon?
No, I don't have dragon friends.
Friends?
I think you do. You and Anaya just became acquainted, didn't you? And starts walking.
If by friends you mean I would like to see her dead, skinned and her leather turned into boots, then sure, let's go with that.
In some societies, that is friendship.
Mr. Fuzzy Bottom would be your friend. He's a really good friend. Wait, he was there. You met Mr. Fuzzy Bottom.
Yeah,
See,
and
Mr. Fuzzy, you do have a dragon friend.
yeah, about that, Sandy. Were you going to mention the fact that I was going to be working for dragons? Did that thought ever cross your mind?
No. I don't think of them as dragons.
What do you think them as?
I think of them as Oswald and Mr. and
Just them.
I honestly I didn't even really.
Gifford conjures a bush and hides in it.
Sandy, are you a dragon?
What?
Are you a
No.
dragon?
No,
Oh,
I'm not a dragon.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people I meet are dragons. I have to ask.
Oh, wow, really? Oh.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of dragons. My patron is a dragon.
Oh.
We don't talk about her though.
Why do y'all hate the Duchess so much?
Wait. Hold
Do
on.
not
I
get me
wouldn't
started.
say hate so much as scared of.
Wait. Is this dragon titled as a duchess or is their name Duchess?
Then
Their,
I'd say
Yes.
both of those things are
their
true.
first name is Duchess.
Yes.
Sandy, is this the same Duchess we ran into in your poker club?
Yeah.
God damn it, Sandy.
I knew, but
Ben Rock, maybe why you don't like dragons is just you haven't met the right ones.
You are assuming that I would believe that there are any right ones.
We're gonna put. I know what we're not gonna do, and that's slander my patron.
She does plenty of that on her own.
I'm gonna Burles is gonna walk up to Finrock and kind of slap him on the shoulder. I mean, you never know who might be what, and his eyes are gonna flash on it, and then just walk away.
It's
Uh,
so mean.
As Berlioz, as you walk away, you hear in your mind, it's actually not even sinister.
You know.
You hear in your mind that was fucking sexy.
Ben Rock, you don't hate Mr. Fuzzy.
Really,
Bottom,
I'm in
right?
here. No, I'm just kidding.
Mr. Fuzzy Bottom's really nice.
Take your
Mom, close the
ticket
door.
number.
I will grant you one thing, Do. I don't hate dragons for the people that they are. I hate what they are and what they represent.
Copperpot is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Have you met Mr. Copperpot?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
He was the one who gave me this job.
Ooh. See, he's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say it like that?
It's a long, it would take me a long time to explain, And quite frankly, I'd rather get to the wagon get back to the wagon before I even try to unpack all of that.
Don't we have like an hour and a half walk?
I know. I was gonna say we got plenty of time.
Okay.
Better put some space between this place and where we gotta be. Like I said, time's not really on our side these days.
As we're walking, I'll just kind of sigh. It's like, have you ever seen what happens when dragons go to war?
No, I grew up with ogres.
Right,
I
you had mentioned
have a
that to
book.
me.
Ogre fights are not nice though.
Regardless of how nice or how noble or how whatever virtue you want to assign to a dragon, that doesn't mean shit when you're facing dragon fear. And it means even less than that when you're being burned alive, electrocuted, or melted into a puddle of acid.
No, it doesn't sound fun.
No.
Owen, you're so intense.
We all have our scars.
I think Fenrock is just honest. No? You know what I mean? I think he's just
He's-
honest. It comes off mean sometimes.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I would say he can handle himself in a fight. So, he can stick around. He'll learn how we do things.
Berlioz, you hear in your mind? See? I'll protect him too. Because, and you see her tug on her robe, because that's what we do.
Well, Professor, I think this whole group just got a lot more interesting.
You just gonna see her smile. Like he's walking.
Huh.
Really, this is gonna make his way It's gonna make his way back to the wagon.
Yeah.
So he's gonna kind of start walking.
You're all walking and talking and stuff. Yeah.
I'm going to switch back into Whitley,
Okay.
run up to Berlioz, and just like jump up and say, "Pick me up, carry me," and just jump on his back, and be like, "Let's go."
What the hell? And he just like hooks his arms underneath and just starts walking.
You okay, Fenrock?
Not really, Sandy. You should have told me who exactly you wanted me to help.
If I did, would you have helped?
I guess we'll never know, won't we? Because the truth of the matter is that I didn't agree to this to help them. I agreed to this because you asked me for help.
I appreciate it.
And because of that, and because of a very green-scaled vindictive dragon, we have put our friends in the crosshairs, have we not?
I think we were always in the crosshairs. You guys have those stones after all.
Yeah.
So might as well do good while we can. Right?
I'm glad you're here, Fenrock.
I appreciate that.
And you too, Sandy.
I'm glad you're here too, Do. You're great.
Thanks. So are you.
Honestly, I don't know if we find this thing without the both of you. So thank you.
Yeah, we're happy to help.
Jump off of Berlioz back for a second, and go over to Finrock and hold out my quarterstaff and say, "Hey, hold this."
Why?
Cause
Finrock.
I'll grab the staff.
hey, thanks, bye. And he's gonna go over and jump back on.
Oh, wow. Huh.
He just wanted you to carry it.
It really goes with your outfit.
Berlioz just shouts back to Finrock, "Welcome to the team."
It brings out your eyes.
Yep. The pink and the red and the sparkles.
I look at the spiral unicorn horn at the top of the staff, and I just say out loud, I wonder how good this would be as a javelin.
You should throw it and find out.
God damn it, dude.
Oh boy. And as we walk, we talk, we get on through the mountains.
I thought you were gonna do that like 20 minutes ago.
No, I never want to end this. You
course
guys,
not.
guys are on a roll.
That's true.
And we had a late start and everything like that.
Yeah.
As you guys get through the mountains, about an hour and a half goes by, and you get to the Dragonlance.
I forgot that was the fucking name. God damn it.
It's a wagon.
And
Donkeys.
honey bunches and oats.
Going straight up to the donkeys.
The asses. Yes.
That is not their
I just realized, do we not have enough room for everyone?
Oh,
It's a big enough wagon. There's plenty
it's a
of room.
big wagon.
And some of you are smaller than
Yeah.
the people I usually travel with.
That's true. You're
All
on
right,
a lot
good.
of.
Good.
So
small.
get on.
And as you go up, do you go up to oats or honey bunches?
Great question.
No idea. Whichever one's closer. Dude doesn't know which one's which.
Okay, it's oats.
Uh-oh.
And you go up to Scritch, and Oates looks down at you, gives you the weirdest look.
If I see this, I will say to Oates, look, just be nice. Try to be nice to the strangers. We're in different company.
And do you literally see the ass roll his eyes?
Are these real donkeys? Or are these people in donkey suits?
God,
They're
Oates gives you like just the.
They're
look.
they're mules. They're donkeys.
I should have asked before I pet you. May I pet you? You look really soft. Is there a spot that you would like to be pet? Starts scratching where he shows me. Okay.
All right, that's good. Woo. Oh, never mind.
I will give him a strawberry tart.
And you all heard that.
Fucking.
Wait,
Donkey
we all
just
heard him
talks.
talk?
Yep.
This is the least surprising thing that's happened today. Let's go.
It is it's best that you don't dig too deep into it.
I'm
Hey, Fenrock, your donkeys can talk.
It's best that you not think about it too much. Let's get on the
Right.
cart and get going.
Do you like strawberry tarts, Mr. Oates? I will hold one up to his nose. Ah!
Mm.
I'll make sure I give one to the other one too, just to make it fair.
She takes it from you, but a lot nicer.
Good. I found the cranky one like Fenrock.
Oh, yeah.
Oates and I have been
Sapphire.
traveling together for a while.
You would be
I
cranky
can tell.
too. You know. I think. Anyway, so yeah, let's get back to Plantheth.
please.
And as you all get into the Dragonlance, there's a bright flash. And before you know it, you're back at the Copperstone Estate.
I didn't kick anything.
No, you didn't.
No. Teleportation circle?
No.
Oh, so you're aware of this.
Mm-hmm.
Wagon.
No. The wagon is perfectly mundane.
Then what just happened?
Learn day.
What?
Got magic donkeys.
Twould appear that way.
You might say magic asses.
Mhm.
And in a rare moment of joining in the chaos, I fucking knew it.
And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Yay!
Or
Oh God, so many things.
Wow!
Just so
drunk and
many-
I fucking got it.
Did we walk? Did we originally walk? Like have them like ride us to the? Wow. Okay, phrasing.
It was my intention
Got
that you
him.
didn't know about this, but the asses had a different idea in mind.
Sometimes
some
your
asses.
ass has a mind of its own. You know?
This is true.
Can I
Yeah.
say
Facts.
real quick, Dan? That was so much fun playing with you and being me.
Dan's the fucking man.
Yes.
Pleasure was all mine.
I get to be like, although I will tell Jay will tell you, she got it worse than you did.
Way worse.
Yeah.
So much worse.
It was a fight. It was like a power struggle with a tart, and shit got real. And
Yeah. For real. Not for play.
Listen, Whitley doesn't like new people.
Well, that's okay.
He's so cute.
There won't be any more new people, I'm sure.
Inside check.
cough.
More
Yeah,
new people.
right. Well,
New toys.
so we are done for the evening. Oh boy, we're late. We had some combat. We had some lots of shade and
That's an understatement.
and so much magic. Yeah. So many Draganigans. I love it. All right.
And the spells.
Yes, indeed. So, let's say our outs and things and whatnot. So let's go ahead and start where we ended last. Jason, go ahead and tell the folks at home where they can find you on the internet. What you're up to.
All right, guys. My name is Jason once again. You can find me on the internet, on your Twitters and all your other social media accounts as Little Star 8481. But here on Twitch, you can find me under KC Caffeine Gaming. Let's see, things that are happening. If you're in the Kansas City area, March 20th, I am doing a comedy night, same monthly comedy night that we did. I actually just finished yesterday doing a comedy night at a straight bar, and that was very different.
I bet.
Also,
I can imagine.
yeah. Also on YouTube, under KCAPC. That is KCAPC. The newest episode of Poundcast is out. That is the show that I do with the local pups, where we just talk shit and be weird.
It's very good.
And let's see what else is going on. Oh, also, for those people who are into reality TV, I am collaborating with another YouTuber named Mona's Take, and we're going to be talking the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion and all kinds of other stuff. So there's lots of stuff happening on here. Can't wait for you guys to see it. It's going to be awesome. That's it for me.
Awesome. Thank you, Jason. Stephanie.
Hey, that's me. I'm Stephanie. I'm Tea and Tales everywhere. And you can find me on this channel doing so many things. I am here every other Wednesday with Dan playing Dragonlance Legacy of Chaos. And I really want our parties to get together so I can play 2 characters. It'll be fun. And not
Merge.
just merge my 2 characters. It'll be great. I'm also here every Monday playing either Hide Family Values or Prelude to Mirakar. Every other Sunday, obviously, doing this wonderful thing. And am I missing one?
Oh, Ravenloft.
Ravenloft. Okay. See, I'm in so many games, guys. Every other Tuesday, Ravenloft, King of Ravens. And I also make dice bags. I can make dice bags look like your D&D characters. And I also do dice trays and dice jewelry. And that's all on chaoticcorgi.com. And sometimes I stream on my channel. I'm probably going to play Bear and Breakfast because that game is delightful. And that's everything. Oh, I'm also in Helping Hardhands.
Yes.
Maddie's birthday Helping Hardhands stream.
That's right.
Very excited. I'm going to be in 2 different games, I think.
Yes.
I made sure I picked classes and races that I've not really played before, so it should be fun.
Awesome. Thank you, Steph.
Grab my food off the front door now.
Jake.
Hey everybody, Jacob Blick here, Duval King Jacob, Twitter and Instagram, as I mentioned before. Of course, I'm here every Sunday. This is this Sunday, and the next Sunday, not only being Maddie's birthday, it is also episode 50. 50 of Duval Dragons, our Chrono Trigger based, it was at one point, 5e D&D campaign. I'm pretty confident I'm going to cry at some point after I kill everybody, probably. But you know, it comes with the territory, I guess. No, it's gonna be awesome. I literally, I was laying in bed at like 2 a.m. brainstorming stuff, and I like burst into tears. Like it's gonna be awesome. I'm so stoked. But that is next Sunday, my friends. That is a world away in time. I'm doing a lot. So this can be Tuesday, Tidora Fields of Wonder on the Amphitheater. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I believe it'll be our penultimate episode before our season 1 finale. So good time to hop in and see what the fun is all about over there in the world of Exandria. It's really, really fun. Wednesdays over on That's How We Roll _ that's that Twitch channel. As episode 2 of Misfits of Alstea, our new D&D campaign, because it was supposed to be a 6-shot adventure, and we love each other so much, and so we decided to make Hope Lavelle run us in a D&D campaign. You know, what can you do? This Thursday, over back on the Amphitheater, episode, what is that, 4, I think, Maddie, of Arkenhold University. Incredible. Oh my God, the first 3 episodes are just beautiful. Just magic and love and amazing. So that's at, oh, I almost fucked up. 9 p.m. on Wednesday, 8 p.m. on Thursday. And then this particular weekend for me, I'll be hanging out over on D&D Jordan Lee's channel for Games for Change Charity Weekend. Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be running a level 20 one-shot called The Vault of Creation that I wrote like 7 months ago. There will be dragons. There will be creation, myth, destruction that actually can affect the current New Vault Dragons campaign. So, no pressure. And then Sunday night, before Duval and Dragons at 4:00 Eastern time, I'll be playing SMD, run by one Fluffy Snowball. So yeah, as per usual, not doing anything, really not busy at all. So see you soon.
Just remember, you have the same amount of hours in a day as Beyonce.
And bitch, you better get on my level.
All right. There it is. Bring
I'm
it
coming
on.
for you, queen.
All right. Thank you, Jake. Jalisa.
Oh, hello, lovelies. I is Jalisa, or Jake Words on the internet. You can find me here on Alternating Sundays playing Dragonlance, Legacy of Chaos, Dragons of Rebirth, or Duval and Dragons, where I play Rune, who's going through a lot. A lot's happening. Or you can also find me on Tuesdays on the USS Solidarity with Maddie, also dealing with some emotional damage, which, boy, howdy. If you don't like me in any of those, but why wouldn't you? Because I'm adorable.
Right.
I do Ticker Talkers at JQuest5. And then I did a thing and dropped the trailer for my podcast called Rolling for the Culture, which you can find on Spotify. Hopefully the first episode will be up and running by the end of this month, fingers crossed. And yeah, come join me as we talk about wonderful D&D gaming and how it impacts all of us and why we love it so much.
Awesome.
That's all I got.
And
Can't
check out that trailer because it's fucking amazing.
It's so fucking good, dude.
I know, right?
I just want to know when we're gonna be on it. And when
Yeah.
you gonna...
I am getting the interview list lined up. I got you on the dockets.
Hell yeah. So excited for that. Thank you, Jay. All right, Dan.
You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at TheCyrusT. You can find me here on this channel every other Wednesday for Dragonlance Legacy of Chaos, where I am still Iron Soul Fenrock. At least unless this game takes a completely different direction. I have enjoyed my guest spot here for Dragonlance Legacy, for Dragonlance Dragons of Rebirth. Am I coming back for next Sunday? The next time we're running this game?
I don't know.
Oh, you thought you were leaving?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's
The fact that you
funny.
thought it was a question is really funny. As someone that knows.
I don't have any answers for that right now. I don't really know. I've just assumed that based on history that you probably will be. You know.
Oh, that'll be interesting to figure out.
That's not you don't have to worry about that. That's a fucking Maddie problem.
That's a Maddie problem there.
Hey, I'm the kind of player who likes to figure this stuff out, you know?
Yeah.
Who you telling?
Yeah. It's
I got three Ice to deal with.
That's right. And then we'll have many Fenrocks as well or something. I don't know. I don't know if the world can handle that, but
Look, all I'm saying is that Fenrock has to leave one game. I do have a Red Wizard out there. You've seen him before. You know what's waiting in the wings.
Don't tempt me with a wizard, Dan. Don't you dare tempt me with a wizard, Dan.
I'm sorry, Maddie. Is he pushing a button? What?
He's tempting me with a wizard. I want the wizard.
Push the button. Push the button.
Have you met Maddie?
Regardless, I guess you're just gonna have to tune in 2 weeks from tonight to see if I'm here. But
Yeah, exactly.
I have enjoyed playing with you folks. You all
back
are
at you, bud.
wonderful.
You
You are fantastic, despite the fact that you have all doomed me.
We've doomed ourselves and we just needed to have you join.
That's right.
Welcome to the family.
Look,
Yes,
you
do.
told the Green Dragon to basically go fuck herself, and she answered in kind. I mean,
Listen,
To
you
be
fucked
fair,
around, and now we finna find out.
I was fucked regardless of what I said to her.
It's 100% true. No doubt about that. in my mind.
So if I'm fucked,
Might as
either way,
well,
I'm
might
not-
as well
I'm not
double
gonna-
bird, you know?
Yeah, I'm not bending the knee to this dragon. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Right?
no, why would he? Because he's got a death wish.
I am
Um,
Iron Soul.
Yeah. Iron Soul and out of control. And I'm Maddie, aka So Many Games, use he and pronouns, and oh god damn it. I'll fix it.
God
It's
damn it.
fixed. I well, I run a lot of games. I play a lot of games. I do a lot of stuff on this channel and on other things like Jake's channel where I do Arkenholt. We are visiting the school that Jake created in our next episode, Verse Netiage, the College of Vitality and Strength. And so we'll be hearing about that, and our adorable platypus Azola will be getting a bit of a highlight spotlight, as that is the school they're attending, played by one April Ray Gunn.
Best of us all. Really.
I know. Well, you're all the best.
You're all pretty great.
You're all pretty damn great.
Such a cute group.
We have a lot of great games right here. Tomorrow is our Monster of the Week game run by Ryan. Tuesday we have USS Solidarity, our Star Trek game where we hacked a Call of Cthulhu system for a more investigative system to use over the Modifius Star Trek Adventures, which we didn't really vibe with. Not our bag. It's not a bad game. It's just not us. So, yeah. And then Wednesday we've got the Agency with Corey and company. And Thursday, I don't know if is that the Call of Cthulhu night or if it's the other Thursday. I'm not sure. We'll know more on Thursday. And then Friday is Helping Hard Hands. We are playing games all day long from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific, and changing it up a little bit with a little bit of an earlier start. We've got a lot of great folks joining us for games, and we have bio breaks, which one of them includes our very own Dan right here.
Hey.
So be sure to check that out. Next weekend, we have, as Jake mentioned, Duval and Dragon's 50th episode is on my birthday. I am turning 46 and gonna have a ball of time. So I'm just counting the weekend as my birthday weekend. And we're gonna have fun Friday and Sunday and all that good stuff. And hopefully I'm able to get something together for Saturday because I want to play with Jake and Brian. And
in that game you will see in 2029.
Here, possibly.
One day.
It's gonna be a podcast eventually or something.
Something.
I don't know. But oh, right. And then of course I'm a graphic artist and I could use work, so hit me up.
Watch the Arkenholt intro and then hire Maddie. I'm serious.
Give me a job. I like to make things for you. So check out my portfolio at somanygames.work. You can hire me direct at kofi.com/Maddie. And I also have a link tree now, with ways of getting to all those links and stuff. And of course, that is the link tr.ee/SoMaddieGames. Who would have thunk?
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody's thinking about getting any birthday gifts for one Matthew J. Banana Pants, I have an Amazon wish list on that link tree too. So just saying.
Hey.
There you go. Anyway.
And I totally didn't look at it.
Oh no, it's great. Steph got me. Oh, inspiration.
He told on you, bro.
Inspiration. Look at that.
No, why would you do that?
Dragon, baby.
Don't you like this game, Stephanie?
Look, I made him promise not to kill me with it, so I'm fine.
Stephanie will be spared.
You're just gonna be. I don't believe that. I think you're just gonna be last.
Nope. Stephanie's
We're gonna make you
spared.
watch all your friends die first.
Stephanie is
gonna-
spared. Stephanie's characters, on the other hand,
yeah.
that's
fair.
that awful evil
that's-
shit right there.
That's that
Uh,
legalese.
Steph just went, let me secure my bag right quick.
Oh, speaking of being an evil DM, the TTRPG GIF Awards are live, and you can submit moments of badassery and sadness, and like if you think that those of us here that are DMs and you watch our shows are awesome and evil people, you can totally nominate us for TTRPG GIF Awards. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, based on the description alone, like I should have that in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Get in the fucking line.
Because loves
I'm coming for
cliffhangers.
that award.
Hello.
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 Every Sunday. Every Sunday. Got a cliffhanger.
Every day. Anyway, what you doing? Oh boy. Do you want to do this now? Like we're on stream still.
Yeah, come on.
He's got his hoodie.
Hey, you are so cute, Mark.
Steph sent him this giant like Sherpa hoodie, right?
Mark, you could literally not be cuter. Oh my
right?
god.
I need a better look at
So
that. That was adorable.
cute. Get your ass back in here.
Oh, they want you to come back over here.
That might be the
Yeah.
best thing I've ever seen.
See now, that's it. That's all the mark you got.
Two shot. God damn it.
Yeah.
Did we start on him like a deer?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
It ran away.
But he is.
What a tease. I don't even know if I made it to the overlay, but like that's really funny.
I know, but
Oh.
gosh, yeah, my hubby is the most adorable person in the world.
So cute.
I know, right?
Mark.
Yeah.
First time I've ever seen Mark.
Yeah,
He's
he's adorable.
really cute.
So, but yeah, and then whoa, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so there's all that. What else is there? I don't know. Oh, I should post that link in the thing. So I think we'll probably do that thing where we raid, right? And
I mean,
though
we
I don't really
have to.
I think I don't really have anybody on my thing, so
I got a few folks.
got somebody.
All right, why don't you go?
who you got?
Let's see. The Bard of Blarney is always fun. The Bard of Blarney. He's playing Minecraft.
Bard of Blarney.
Who the-
Oh,
What?
hold on. Let me see. Let me get back into my thing. And while I'm looking for this Bard of Blarney, we just have a few things to remind folks before we head out. And that is Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, stop AAPI hate, stop telling people with uteruses what to do with them. It's not your uterus, all right? Mental health is health, climate change is real, read a fucking book, free the fucks, and when given the opportunity, when given the chance, choose love.
Baby.
Or at the very least, choose kindness. And if you have nothing else, look at somebody's butt, because they're great.
I have a butt for you.
With consent.
With consent.
With consent.
Don't just
I
be out
can't
here
find
ogling.
this
That's
guy.
rude.
I just needed to, I
Yep.
don't know. I didn't. That butt's been there all night.
Look at a butt. It's okay. It's
Don't make it weird.
just
It's already weird. It's
Ava
been
Morris,
weird.
we got a butt.
It's been weird from the beginning.
I can't find this guy. Okay. I'm just kind of
HEBARD.
I got nothing. Oh, we're going to sleep. We're out.
We're
of here.
going to sleep. Just like, one big group nap. Okay.
It's fine. So everybody, hard hands, and
Bye. Good night.
join us tomorrow for Monster of the
See you
Week.
soon.
Bye.